Before we get started, can you make these dice just work out bigger for me?
Oh, of course. Where are you
Thank
at?
you, sir. It's in the middle of the
these
table.
little baby ones?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, on the table. I don't have any D8s. Thank you, sir.
No problem. Actually, this should probably be a little bit. There we go.
That was a good roll. Holy shit.
You know it.
Okay, I got all of my shit. I am ready to go. Also, disclaimer, I'm going to be having a glass of wine this evening, so if you guys die horribly, it was the liquor.
So, no death.
Does anybody need a minute to go grab stuff, or are we good to go?
I'm gonna grab more milk.
Go for it.
Why are you drinking milk?
Back.
Welcome. Uchi's here. Everybody ready?
Is that
Yeah, hang on.
Yeah.
I got one, I got two, I got three.
Do you guys see what they posted in Guild Chat? I'll put it in ship poster.
Please do. What the fuck? Road Rage with a twist. Okay, I'll watch this.
Oh, I send it to
Oh,
my
I've
friend literally like every 2 weeks just to like hear them laugh about it.
You can fast forward to like 25 seconds.
Yeah.
Car stops. Uh-oh. Is this one where a bunch of furries get out of the bus and just beat the
Oh.
shit out of him?
Who knows?
It is, isn't it? Yes, it is! Kick his ass!
Oh, I'll be right back real quick.
Oh yeah, it's just a bunch of Disney characters and shit.
It's a hurricane.
Did somebody at Walrus or something?
And I think Pirates posted it.
Ой, проснулись заново.
Can you imagine being that dude?
Wait, what the fuck?
Hey, fuck you guys. What the?
Alright, we cool.
So then, after getting his ass handed to him by a bunch of popular cartoon characters, he then gets up, wipes some blood off his face, looks to the right, seeing a car of a bunch of Russians cackling maniacally, and then has to turn and get back into his car. Ugh. Yeah, that's gotta fuck with your day. Andrew, are you there?
Yeah.
You're so silent.
I ain't got much to say.
That's so sad.
He's been trick-or-treating all day.
It's not
I
even
posted a
Halloween.
nice meme.
Oh,
Where?
you did? Oh, it's Take On Me.
Oh, I've seen this.
This is 2 minutes long, though.
You don't have to watch.
It's also a Kendrick Lamar song, so it might have, you know, those words in it.
Oh, Jimmy showed me this today. I had a good chuckle. I didn't know you could pray to get your dick bigger.
Oh, you can.
Say it?
Jesus.
No, I think it should sound more frantic. Like, please, God,
Please.
Frighteningly close.
please tip me over the edge of past average.
Whoa, Uchi, you're displaying what side of the... You know what I mean? Can't... You're removing the mystery, which is the only bit that we got to go on here.
God, took
Alright,
me
I'm
over
back.
the edge.
Alright, well, we're all good to go. Let's play some D&D and kill some motherfuckers. There we go, there we go. Let's turn that on. Come on, load. Load, motherfucker.
How deep are you into the wine?
I'm deep into you.
Oh,
What?
man.
I'm like,
Wrong-
no, this
wrong
is because
track.
I'm Asian, right? I just get flush instantly.
Yeah, I know. So
I have-
are you like, did you get your sippy cup?
Yeah, I've had like 2 sips at most. But it's good to have you guys back to another game of Skyfall 5e. How was the week, boys? Anything new?
I didn't fail my midterm.
Nice.
So that was pretty cool.
Did you
I,
get an A?
Got a C, but that's all I really need.
Why are you celebrating? Do better. I'm just kidding.
Now you're sounding like my mom.
That's
Mom,
all
I
I
passed. What did you get? A C? Ah, Bobby!
That's all
Something,
I ever
something,
wanted
something,
to be.
sandal.
I mean, midterms are like. Is it one of those classes where you just have tests?
No, there's like a bunch of
Then
them.
you're fine. Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually so Gucci Mane. Andrew, how was your week? What'd you do? What exciting things did you do, Andrew?
Nothing.
Well,
Hello?
Hello.
what? I
Andrew,
mean,
where is that? Where's the taint eater I was talking to like 2 hours ago?
What are you talking about?
I heard you scarfing down taint, dude.
I was doing no such thing, sir.
Andrew, I feel like you go through moments of incredible energy followed by absolute lethargy. Like, there's windows between your, like, doses of Xanax or something, and the beast is just unleashed, and then it's back to the cave.
What can I say?
Anyway, it's good to have you guys back, Uchi. I'm glad that you passed your midterm. We're going to play some D&D, though, and pick up where we left off with all of you guys currently seated on a row looking at a death fight. You've just witnessed a fishman brutally murder some Nordic ice warrior by pushing him into a large circular saw amongst some other traps that had emerged from the Colosseum walls down below. The crowd is cheering, and a couple of you are now holding winning tickets. What do you guys want to do?
I won.
I'm pretty sure I have a ticket, right?
Yeah.
You have a
have
ticket,
two
and
winning-
Nathaniel has one.
Jesse, look, we won, Jesse.
Does it say on the back like who to give him to? Wasn't there someone walking around holding him?
Yeah, it says that there's a redemption at the front booth has been scribbled onto the back.
BP, you want to go take care of these now, or do you want to
Yeah,
see what
yeah,
else
yeah.
we have? All right. You want to
Did
both
Aaron
go,
have
or
one?
I can just bring them?
Let's both go.
All right. I get up.
I think we're all leaving. There's no more shows, right?
This does appear to be the last bit. You can see that the fighters who survived, like that initial show and whatnot, come out and take a bow, as well as Sarlar, who doesn't actually bow. He just kind of looks around at the crowd, and people cheer. But there's clearly others who have already started to get up and are like gradually leaving, and others who are just kind of hanging around and eating.
Does Sarlar look happy?
Make a perception check.
That would be a 20.
No, in fact, you see what looks like a look of subdued rage on the man.
Is he looking at something in particular?
Different people in the crowd.
Does he look at Aaron?
I'd say he looks in your group's direction for a brief second.
Yo, Aaron, you want to fight that guy?
I mean, sure, if we get money from it.
Do you think you could take them?
Okay. I guess I'll look him up and down.
Is he hot?
Oh yeah, I think I could definitely take him, to be honest. I mean,
I
what's
mean-
his gimmick? What's his gimmick? A trident in a net? It's like, and a fish? It's like really not that original.
Big words.
Okay, well, maybe we can talk to an organizer or something. It'd be a good way to make some money. Or you can call them out right here.
Well,
Oh,
hold on. I had this idea. So far from us walking around, it seems like there's not really any managers for these people, but more like masters, and there's like slaves. So maybe the proper way to get into this is that you guys have to pose as my quote-unquote master.
Okay.
well,
Well, I'm just
Oh.
saying because, like, I mean, that one demon was trying to take BP, right? Because it seems like this is like the way of the land. We gotta like fit in.
When in Rome, shackle me up.
So you can
Thinking.
like it would probably be better if instead of me talking, it's like you guys going there like, oh, I bet, and you just say some money that my slave can kick that slave's ass or what, you know. Because if I start
Yeah.
talking, I'm like, oh, it's just some guy.
maybe be charismatic Nathaniel could set you up.
I'm sure it's possible. I just don't know if this guy. I mean, this guy's got a reputation, right? He may not be a slave anymore.
Well, so does Aaron.
Does he have a reputation here, though? And there's a couple people that know him, but do we think that a lot of people would?
Well, I'm sure not everybody knew these two.
I
As
guess
long
so.
as you sell him, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta sell me.
True, true.
Plus,
All right, do we want to go take care of these winning tickets and then figure it out?
Yeah.
All right, let's get up.
Okay.
Money.
Are you guys leaving as a group, or is it just the two of you with tickets?
I'll come with them. I mean, there's no reason to hang around, right?
May as well just go.
Okay. So you guys kind of get up from the stands there and start to walk off, and you know you're joined by all the other crowd and whatnot. And as you're headed over towards the hallway that you guys had been in before, you realize how there's sort of branching paths, and like way down the hallway there's the light of the outside world and you know the exit and whatnot. But if you take a left, you can see what looks like some establishments that have been kind of built into this death pit, this coliseum, and you see what looks like some kind of vendor who's selling food out of like a concession type hole in the wall, and you can also see a booth clearly devoted to the winnings and the betting and whatnot, and there's a whole bunch of people basically forming a line who have tickets lined up for that.
yeah, we'll get in line for that.
Okay.
What food is that guy selling though? What does he look like?
It looks like the menu there is written in a few languages, but thankfully common is there, though in poor translation. And you see that there's a lot of different creatures that are on for sale. So you can
Rat
see...
on stick.
Huh?
Said rat on stick.
Rat on stick. Rat on stick is one of them. There's elf fingers as a delicacy, though those are pretty costly. You know, there's like a whole bunch of stuff.
Anyone hungry?
Do you think elf fingers taste good?
You could
Can you
find
ever
out for the
taste
low
BB?
cost of 5 gold.
No. PP has no tasting sensors.
I think I'm good for now.
I'll pass.
But PP has not seen elf fingers before on a menu, seeing as though that'd be pretty weird.
I mean, I feel like where we are, it's not that weird.
Oh yeah.
I'm not too interested in it, but if you are, then
I mean, we could just buy a whole elf for 50 gold, I imagine.
do we want to go check out the slave market later?
Wait, how much is elf fingers? So we can kind of have a comparison.
Well, hang on. Yeah, let's see. If we can
How
get,
many
like,
fingers for 5 gold?
You don't know, but a serving goes for 5 gold, apparently.
Let's go compare the prices to whole elves. Because if we can get like a whole elf for like 30, and then make the fingers for 5 each, that's some big money. That'll. I mean, I don't
Like-
know what our money goal is, but I'm pretty sure that'll get us a long way.
And
I
you
mean,
think about
that
it
is
too,
a
like
salt.
we could sell it like this is actual elf figures. The stuff they're selling here, who knows they're actual elf figures.
Just a solid investment.
I think if you're gonna sell elf fingers, you don't really lie about it.
It's kind of like live real estate.
People lie about stuff all the time.
It's free real estate.
It's at this point that you guys get up to the front. While talking
That
in the
line
line
took
there,
forever.
looking at the menu, you see that there's some sort of strange insect-like creature from behind, like a metallic grate, and it turns to you, and in a couple of clicking sounds, holds out its hand, requesting your tickets. And I need somebody to make for me a luck roll to see how much you guys have won.
Oh, that's my boy Jeffrey right there.
Uchi.
What? Solid roll? Solid roll.
We hot?
Okay. You guys hand in the tickets, and you are given 25 gold for each of them.
Oh! Oh! I had one ticket, so I'll cash in.
I had
all
one.
that.
Okay, so you make 25. You get 25 as well. So having paid 10, you guys walk away with a cool profit, just slightly over double.
Wow, great deal. I could buy 5 elf finger servings.
EP, I feel like you really want to go eat some elf fingers.
I have no mouth.
I still don't know how to interpret what you're saying.
Jesse, would you like to try elf fingers?
I'll pass on the cannibalism.
Wait, table talk. I thought you were a human.
Same fucking thing.
I'm sure it's still cannibalistic to
No,
eat.
it's not.
If I eat somebody with dwarfism in real life, is that cannibalism?
Yeah, it's like eating a pygmy, you know? That's far enough removed, right?
Aside from like the abhorrent amount of STIs that monkeys carry, is that like? Do you think like that must be weird? That must feel weird.
Eating a monkey?
Like
Yeah.
bushmeat and stuff.
Ugh.
That would. I'd probably be more shocked eating a monkey than eating a person. Just because I like monkeys so much.
The
I'm
fuck?
not a fan of the monkey. I don't think it's like a top tier animal.
I never said it was top tier. it's just-
Take it
yeah.
back, Uchi. Square up.
Yeah, it's like a fucked version of yourself, you know?
Whoa.
Well, how could we evolve for monkeys if monkeys are still here? Am I right, guys?
Checkmate, atheists.
God isn't real, Dab.
Distortion noise.
Fortnite dance.
Orange justice.
We have fun.
We like
Hey, we-
Fortnite. We like Fortnite.
Stop. Stop. Evolution, could you do a Fortnite dance?
What? No. Fuck off.
I mean, you're the only one with the camera thing.
My boy got offended.
Yeah, I don't have this camera to dance to.
I love that Fortnite is becoming this like actually children only play this game. Only children play this game.
You see the Twitch clip of like the actual 7-year-old playing and streaming on Twitch?
Yes.
It would like hurt. It hurt. I couldn't watch it.
What was so
Got
difficult
banned.
about it?
Well, it was like imagine a 7-year-old playing Fortnite and then just losing and screaming.
Oh, that's not good. Why is like a
And then-
7-year-old online gaming?
And then his dad walks into the room, or like brother or something, was like, "What did I tell you about playing this game?" Screaming like that.
I
Like
feel like
sports.
I feel like you guys don't have like younger relatives. This shit has been happening since like Warcraft.
Yeah, I get that, but it shouldn't be Twitch streamed, right?
That's
That's like
fucked,
the-
man.
People, I mean, to be 12-year-olds on YouTube telling you to repair your phone. Like, what do you mean?
I don't know, like
I'm gonna replace my screen from a 12-year-old.
BP. Elfinger? No Elfinger. Make a decision.
Nathaniel's like leaning on the counter.
Well,
Well, I don't have a purpose for elf fingers. If you guys want to eat them, they sound like a delicacy here.
If I'm about to fight, I feel like I shouldn't eat elf finger.
Are you about to fight?
Well, yeah, you
Maybe.
shouldn't fight before combat. You might get tummy aches.
Yeah, that could be the one, like, yo.
Hold
yo,
on, Sarlar. I got some indigestion coming on.
Can you imagine, like, if the reason, like, Illusion flares my nat 1, that I just start throwing up?
That's a tactical advantage. He doesn't want to touch you.
Throw up in his eyes.
Poison damage. Acid.
What's his
What
elf
would you
bone?
eat? Is that elf? Is that elf fingers?
Nasty, bro.
Alright, where are we going, guys?
You want to try, like, networking?
Right now? Sure.
There's gotta be someone. Me and Jesse will, I'm sure, like, how do you want to sell this? Aaron, how do you want to sell this?
Who do you want to fight, Aaron?
Well, the fish guy, right? I mean, think about how much money you guys just made there, right? Imagine if you 3 bet on me and I beat him. Because everyone bet on the fish guy.
How much money do we have left?
I have 25.
I mean, but if you just put 25 compared to how many people will bet against me.
Okay, but if you're sure you can win, why would we not just put even more down?
I guess that is a... Well, I guess just in case I die, so you're not out of money and me.
How considerate.
That's not the...
Well, we always have to consider it. Just let's be real.
Do you want to work your way up, or do you want to start with the big boy?
I
don't
mean,
think-
I feel like there's more chance for me to die if I work up.
Should we try to find a different arena, like a more shady one? Or, I feel like if he works up his way here, he'll have to fight tigers and death traps.
Well, I can fight tigers like it's nothing. I mean, I'll point out my Hyperx like tattoo. I mean, I kill one of these. Tigers like nothing.
Yeah, but you saw that guy got like a pit, like a snake pit opened up beneath him.
Oh yeah, the traps is what worries me.
Last session, Aaron was sweating looking at those.
It was like, oh no, I can't beat a trap to death.
Alright, I'm gonna go try and find the guy that sold me my ticket.
Interesting.
I guess just looking around, do I see that one? Like, I know it might be like hard to spot, but do I see that one guy who recognized me, Lucian? Just looking around.
One guy who recognized you. Oh, no,
demon guy?
you don't see him.
But trying to maybe get him to spread some word.
Can I wait by like where the gladiators exit?
Where the gladiators exit. You don't know where that is, actually. If they use the main doors here, where, you know, all of the people from the stands are emptying, you haven't seen any of them.
Do I see those gobos that were like on me?
They had made their way through. You can roll luck. They might be around.
Huh?
Let's go, Uchi. Let's go.
5.
Nope.
Alright.
The pair of imps that were there who had like 10 tickets, you know, they're gone.
Do I see a human nearby?
Oh, roll luck.
What's up, man?
You do. It's Jesse.
Good day, fellow human.
16.
You do see a human nearby. He looks like a bald fellow with a pair of scars on his face, and he's wearing like leather with spikes on it, and has like a large great axe that hangs from like his belt. And he's kind of, it looks like he's standing in line for the food.
They call him the executioner.
What do you want with him, BP?
I have a...
Oh god, BBR. I ate all those elf fingers.
I think he'll sell me a cure for my throat cancer.
Did you eat an elf finger?
Jesus
Oh no! We told you it was a delicacy.
Oh. The robot voice got to me there for a moment. Sorry about that.
I would like to ask him a question.
Does he look receptive to being talked to by random robots?
Make an insight check.
If he's angry, just buy him elf fingers. Apparently that's like the shiz.
Alright, it looks like everyone here wants an elf finger. Why don't we just buy one? Ooh.
Do you have an issue with cannibalism there?
Insight 4.
How do you feel about cannibal?
Yeah, you think he's pretty receptive to being approached.
Alright, go for it, BP.
Hey, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, you look super strong. Are you a gladiator?
Yeah.
Did you fight in the?
And I'll point at the like thing. The like arena.
He shakes his head.
As in no?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no, I said Yasuchi.
Well, I'll look forward to your fight. But do you know where the other gladiators exit? I want to try to get an autograph.
Oh. Make a persuasion roll, please.
That's
I don't want your autograph. You didn't fight, you bus ass.
12.
12. He looks at you, and then he kind of like looks down the hall, and then just points off in that direction. And you can see he points at like a side passage that comes off of the main thoroughway that leads outside.
I don't know why I matched.
I'm walking to where he pointed.
Sure. You turn and head down the way, moving through the crowds here, and eventually getting into like a small hallway. And down at the end of the hallway, you can hear what sounds like a bunch of people sort of like laughing and chatting around the corner. It must lead to some room. And when you get closer, you see what looks like a pair of guards that are standing there. They're clearly not human, demoniacal creatures of some strange sort. One of them holds a spear in your direction, and he says a bunch of stuff in a language you don't understand.
I like. Is anybody with me?
No, you just walked away from the group.
Oh,
You're just to
nice.
get up in there.
So here, I'll give you an idea. I'll kind of draw some stuff here. So...
I'm gonna execute some guards. What?
Just judo chop.
Oh yeah, give him the back of the neck chop.
Yeah, dude. Just like Austin Powers. Just judo chop.
So your friends would be like over in here. You would be like down in this hallway here.
Jesus, Uchi, you went far.
I'm just chugging along, dude.
Yep.
Chugga,
And,
chugga.
there's like the little food stand on this side, the like little booth over here, and this place is filled with people. I'm not going to put down tokens, but there's people everywhere. Your seats were in this direction if it matters, and this is the exit over here.
If a robot with two beady red eyes could make a child puppy face, I do that and hold up a like piece of parchment and a pen.
Okay. I need a performance check from you, please.
11.
Not very good. I'm gonna roll here to see if this demon creature. Oh no. You like kind of tilt and make like a face, which is basically not doing anything, and he just like hits you at the butt of his spear, pushing you back, and says like a bunch of stuff you don't get.
All right, fuck you too.
Mouthpiece.
Okay.
GT could not get an autograph.
Bummer. Who'd you ask?
Well, there is guards, but I found out where the gladiators exit, but I want to talk to Sarlar.
All.
Is Elf Tendy's boy still in line?
You can see that he's actually already ordered his food by the time that you get back, and he has what looks like a large slab of something deep fried, which he is currently eating and like walking out of the room.
Shit.
What do you need, VP?
Well, gonna see if we could ask him how to get in, but
I mean, I think those ticket vendors, like the guys that were walking around, they might still be out there. That's what I was thinking.
Also,
Do you want to go out and find one?
Yeah, I'll try.
Okay, so you go wandering off. What are you guys doing in here? It's gonna
You
take
were saying
Nathaniel a
there.
little bit to go down the hallway.
What were
I'm
you
gonna
saying, Aaron?
stick with. Well, I was gonna say I think the guy only knows, yeah, like judging from his conversation, and also I was gonna follow Nathaniel to keep up the guy's labor.
Okay. So, meanwhile, down the hall, you eventually get back towards the Colosseum area there. And...
What? I think did Aaron want to join him? Is that what you said?
Oh, sorry. Are you going with him?
Oh yeah, that's what I said. I don't know if
Okay.
that picked up.
I missed that. That's my bad. So, you go down the hallway a little bit, and Aaron runs up and joins you, Nathaniel.
So I'll look for the guys that were selling the tickets, or anyone that looks like they have some kind of involvement in
Sure.
this pit.
It's a little bit tough walking past the huge crowds that are moving in the opposite direction, but you do eventually get back to the Colosseum where people are still kind of filing out of the seats and everything, and you can see some people who are clearly wearing the robes of the workers here at the Colosseum. You don't see the exact guy, but you see somebody wearing like the
That's
same
okay.
uniform.
I'll approach them.
Sure. He looks over at you and you step up.
Hi there. I am new to the area, and I was just curious if there was a place to sign up our particularly adept at fighting slaves for this arena.
He looks at you and nods like it's like you've just asked him what day it is. Like it's the most commonplace. Like, oh yeah, that's down that hall. And he motions off towards the hallway that you came out of, and he says, "Down there. Speak to the master at the front."
The master? Okay, thank you so much.
He gives you a
No.
description of him and tells you basically what he's wearing. He has like a whip at his side and robes. And when he describes it to you, you remember actually seeing somebody like that standing near the entrance when you guys first bought your tickets and came in.
Oh, it's that guy.
Mhm.
Alright, let's, come, slave. And I'll turn around and walk away.
I'll nod and just follow.
Okay.
But the whole time, I'm like keeping my eyes down, trying to act like I'm really trying to do this role of a slave. So I'm not trying to look at anybody. My head's hanging low.
Really trying to display the internalized oppression here.
So
Okay.
I'll go back to our other boys and say, alright, so there's a guy that we can sign Aaron up with. Is that what we want to do right now, or do we want to do something else?
well, make sure he gets a high fight, like a high-profile fight, a one-on-one type deal.
I'll try, but we'll see how
And
much. I mean, I guess if anyone would know who he is, it would be the master, right?
If the matches know who I am, that might be for the best, to be honest, because then you could, a lot less people would bet on,
True.
right? But I guess if he does know who I am, that's a higher chance of us getting a high profile.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's go.
Alright.
And I'll start walking. Is everyone coming?
Now you are leaving where the elf fingers are.
Jesse?
It's just like the goo.
Yeah. I'm
Are you-
done with the fingers.
You sure?
Yes.
Wait.
I want to.
Speak,
No, but
slave.
if they're a delicacy, nah. We shouldn't try to bribe the guy. I was thinking about bribing the guy, but
Aaron does like the double take as you guys are going down the hall. And
Just staring at them.
you guys make your way out. Now, when you guys go down the main hallway here and eventually get to the archway where, like the light from the outside world is beaming down, you can see guards there and you can tell it's a one-way thing, right? It's like you're leaving the supermarket and they're closing up, right? So you're not going to get back in unless you buy more tickets and all. And when you guys exit there, you see the person in question. There's crowds of people kind of coming and going, and different workers and whatnot, and guardsmen clearly associated with the death pits. But you see this man. He's wearing red and black robes with a hood that's currently down, and he has like a large whip at his side that looks like it's not made of leather. It's like chain coming from like a pretty hefty looking handle, and his appearance looks somewhere between a demon and a very scarred human, but not in a tiefling way. It's like a more brutal combination of the two. And he's got like a sort of glowing yellow eyes, and he's standing there cross-armed looking around. He has a small retinue of his own slaves, it seems, that are kind of standing behind him. They look very decrepit, and they have what looks to be like items of his that they're carrying.
I'll hand Aaron my sword.
Yeah,
and
okay.
I'll walk up and say, hello there, are you the master?
I'm staying behind Nathaniel this whole time, like literally just behind.
He looks over and he says, "That's me." And when he says that, you hear his voice kind of echo, but for no inexplicable reason. It's like a demon speaks at the same time that he speaks, just like a half-second in delay. What do you need?
I'm here to sign one of my slaves up for a fight.
This one here?
Is he gesturing to Aaron?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one. He's rather adept at it, and I think he'd be great for putting on a big show.
He scratches his chin, and then he looks over at you, Nathaniel, and he says, "You feed your slaves well. This one's big."
Well, I've found that in my experience of, auctions and such, the ones that are bigger typically bring in more of a larger audience. Makes it seem like the fight's a little bit more even, right?
He looks to
Plus,
you
who
and
wants
he
to
nods.
watch? Who wants to watch two weaklings go at it, right?
He looks to you and says, "Do you mind if I examine him? I won't damage your wares."
But of course.
And he steps over to you, Aaron, and puts a hand on your chin there and kind of like tilts your head to the side. He kind of like squeezes at your bicep for a moment. It kind of like pokes at your ribs for a second there with the edge of like the whip handle. It's very uncomfortable, and he does poke you at points, but nothing to cause damage.
Yeah, I'm letting him do all this. I'm not resistant.
Okay.
Hot.
Hot.
It's kind of like what I do to David.
You fucks. I didn't think that sending you to the city of brass would just be like you guys commenting on every weird fetish you have left and right.
Hot.
This is the area we should reintroduce Jacob to the party. He pauses for a second and turns back to you, Nathaniel, and he says, "So are you giving this one up for sale, or hoping to loan them to us?"
Well, I'm not sure how your system typically works. There was a place that we had up in another realm where pretty much we would set them up for auction, and the masters would get a certain percentage of the cut based on the fight. The more high-profile fights, bringing in a bit more.
We can do that. The one thing is there's no guarantee he'll survive. If he
Of course,
dies, we're
of
not
course.
liable.
Yeah, of course. But that's typically what we or what I have experience with. I'm not sure. This is my first time in the city of Brass, actually. My name is Nathaniel, by the way.
He turns to you and he nods, and he then looks back and he says, Well...
I know one of the events just ended, which was fantastic, by the way, and I was hoping we could get in for the second one. I believe Aaron here would put on a great show.
I would like you to roll persuasion to really sell this slave of yours.
Sure.
Hope he doesn't mean literally.
In a way, he does.
Ooh. Ooh.
26.
Oh, very nice. Okay, he turns to you and he says, we could put this meat bag to use. I'd say...
I'll smack Aaron on the back and say, "Hear that, meat bag?"
Yes, I do, master.
He turns to you, Nathaniel, and he says, Okay. In the event that he dies, I'd be willing to pay you up to, I'd say, 30 gold. Other than that, for...
Insight check the 30 gold as a payout.
Sure.
Ah,
30
yes.
gold of liability. We're not
30
broke.
gold. Come on. Oh. 13, 15.
15? Okay.
Wait, insight? Yeah, 15.
I would say... Oh, sorry. That's not what I meant to roll. We'll go with it, though. I would say that you can tell that this guy is lowballing you, but not by much. Whether you want to call him on it or not is up to you. And he then says, now that's if, like I said, we damage the wares. But if he returns alive, could pay you maybe 10 gold for an event, and then after that see about working him into some more expensive stuff. It's the one-on-one fights here that really
That's typically
pull
what
in the money.
yeah, that's what he's got experience with. I think that's where he'll shine,
Really?
Yeah. We'd be willing to, I know one of the big events just ended, but if you were willing to set him up for a test fight beforehand to see how that goes, see if he puts on a good show, maybe introduce him at the next event as a newcomer, up and coming.
Well, has he fought in any other rings? You say
Of
he has
course.
experience?
Of course. A lot of experience. Animals, humans, non-humans.
He narrows his
He's
eyes,
fought them all.
and he says, I've never seen this one. What pits has he fought in?
I'll turn to Aaron and say, "Speak, slave."
Yes, master. My bad.
I'll use my create water cantrip to get my hand kind of wet, and I'll slap him on the back really hard. And I'll say, "I don't have all day, boy."
Boy,
What?
I'll say, "Yeah, boy."
your 10-gallon is showing, David.
I am sorry if I have offended both of you. I have fought in different arenas such as the... Okay, wait. Because I don't want to just say names, they don't exist. Is it okay if I just say names? Or
Do you want to just give him, the last couple of places you fought?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll say,
The Martial Theater of Solsland would have been the last place that you fought. That was where you guys were before your manager had tossed you off. And before that, you had fought in the prize ring at Hillcrest.
Okay. So
And
yeah,
tell him who and what you fought too.
So I fought at the prize ring, and I fought against their champion, a Goliath by the name of Valkrith, I believe.
He kind of nods and he sort of scratches at his chin for a second, and he says, I know these names, but the fights of your material plane are nothing in comparison to the pits here. I say again, has he fought in any of the pits?
Have you?
What, any of these pits?
I don't know your life, man. I don't know what your weekends look like.
Alright, I guess to be honest here, out of character, I feel like the hardest thing Aaron's ever fought was the HyperX Beats one-on-one.
Mm-hmm. That would not have been
And
here.
Okay, then not. Yeah, he has.
Okay. So, Aaron, you shake your head, being truthful there. And he turns over and he looks at you and he says, well, I tell you what, your slave's got potential. He's got a good frame, and we could work him into being a good warrior. He's got a decent look to him. But for the time being, I don't think he is deserving of the one-on-ones. Nobody here knows him or anything like that, and I don't think he'd really stand up to the fighters we have.
So what does the workup process look like? A couple of
we'll put him with some other
gangbangs
slaves. We'll put him with some other slave lots. Usually put them up against a few beasts. If you just saw the show, the ones that went up against the tigers and whatnot. And, after that we can work him into maybe a couple of pitched team battles. If he makes it through those, and if the crowd likes him, then at that point we'll start putting him into some events where his name's put on display.
I see. Well, I'll have to consider it. My business partner is not here currently, but I am going to check with him and I'll get back to you. But I'm definitely interested.
Of course. I'll be here. All days,
Great.
every day.
Great, thank you. And I'll pull Aaron and walk away.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Were Jesse and I just floating there?
Yeah, you guys were just kind of, a few feet back. And
You're squared up.
you guys turn and leave the death pit.
Well, it doesn't look like you're going to get your one-on-one fight. Here, at least.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty confident I could probably impress them in that, training match, I guess, but I guess it's still a chance that they'll even notice.
Now, to recap you guys on the last session, you remember the kind of slaves they had put up against those tigers and whatnot, and they were just, freshly yanked out of Auschwitz, put against jungle beasts, right? It was like a total one-sided fight, right? Whereas Aaron here would, like he says, actually stand a chance. So there is that.
There were no pits, right?
So it really depends.
Can BP try to remember where all the traps were that we saw?
Sure, yeah, you can try and make a mental note. Roll intelligence.
If only I had paper, I actually wanted to write down where the traps were, but
Okay.
Aaron just has his own body.
You kind of got caught up in the spectacle, It's tough to keep track of everything. Instead of being like, oh, there's a saw blade there, you were like, oh, he just got fucked up.
He just got Subway!
Exactly, and you're like, you could maybe remember, the general, I think it was on, the east side, maybe? But you were definitely more just swept up in the event. Just the raw, brutal carnage BP has come to love after seeing all his friends die.
Yep.
Is it cool if I try? Because I actually really did want to try to
Sure,
map it out.
You can roll intelligence.
Just your intelligence or history?
We'll go intelligence with this one.
Actually, thinking about it, I don't know why I asked. It's the same modifier. I got a 9.
A 9. Okay. Better than BP. Not by much, though. You can't really remember where any of this stuff was either. I would say the only thing that you remember is, that one snake pit. You're like,
Oh, that's
that
not
part,
terrifying.
that little tile of the arena there. Never going anywhere near that.
Well, Aaron, did you want to try that, or are we looking to just get out of here?
I guess my main question is, how do you guys want me to sell it? Because I'm supposed to be a slave, right? But if I get in there and start talking a lot of shit and acting all up and, high, then it's like, well, that guy's not a slave. He's just a guy fighting in there.
Well, it's other slaves. Who cares? It's slaves talking slaves.
I guess it's true.
This also seems like there's going to be a lot of build-up. We might have to be doing this for a while. How long do we want to be here?
I guess it depends, because, like I said, this could just be the one match, and then that I could probably do so well and just...
I'm back.
it just impressed him. Because I mean, from what we saw from the match previously, all those humans got devastated, right, by the tigers.
Mm-hmm.
But what if I get in there and whoop the shit out of all the tigers and the human?
Oh yeah, murder them.
Alright, here's an idea. What if we just try and get you a street fight? Have Jesse go somewhere else, come in a little bit late, see who's gambling. I can say into his mind who who looks like a high roller or something. Have Jesse throw down some money. Try and win something that way.
Like
I
a
guess we
fake
do
fight.
that.
Because then we don't have to build up your reputation, which could take weeks. Like they just had an event. Who knows when the next one is?
I guess, do we see someone here? Maybe we can do it in front of the gates so they'll be closer to see it.
Sure.
Maybe. Do you think they would just think you're? I guess they don't care about ruffians. Depends on how the word gets out, I guess.
I mean, we saw like a fight to the death earlier, right?
That was with a goblin and a cat holding
Wait,
four
how long
kitchen
has
knives.
it been since?
Oh yeah, knife cat.
How long has it been since we saw the guy that Sarlacc, or whatever his name was?
Sarlar?
Slardar?
That fight ended like an hour, maybe like 30 minutes
Fuck.
ago.
Okay.
Is there
Is he
do they
still-
have like a calendar of fights or somewhere? Is there like a big list?
Oh, there's like a huge set of wooden plaques at the front end here, like right where all the entrances are. And you can see the fight that you guys just saw, right? It's advertised as like, Sarlar versus blah blah blah. And they've just pulled away those slats, and you can see what looks like a group of goblins like precariously hanging on some very rickety ladders, and they're currently putting up the new one. And I'd like you guys to roll luck, please.
Andrew.
Sure.
You really gotta roll that bad boy.
Gotta you know what I'm saying?
Okay. You see that the fight that's going up there, he takes away that piece. It's a team against a team, not a 1 versus 1. That's going to be the main event. And it looks like it's not going to be slaves. It's going to be 2 fighting groups. It looks like 2 mercenary groups are going to be fighting, but to the death. And
Hey guys.
the event is slotted for late this evening, it seems. So maybe 6 hours. It's going to be like a midnight kind of fight. Though here, this perception of time is weird. Some of the lights start to dim as the action dies down a bit, but there's no real nighttime. There's no sun you see in the sky. There's just a dome up there that always has a glow to it.
What are
Guys,
the
I have an
names?
idea.
What's your idea?
Can't we just register as a group?
Sure. We could also find out how many people are in these groups, and then take one of their places.
Oh, just. Oh.
Because
Well, I mean, we're pretty-
what if this group here, for some reason, was unable to make it tonight? Winky face.
that's an operation. That seems really difficult.
I mean, table talk just sounds fun.
You see that the fight is between...
Give him the old switcheroo.
Yeah, they'll never notice the robot and blue person.
We'll put a mustache on you, and I can be anyone I want to be. That's what my mom said. Alright.
Totally not Blitzcrank. You see that it's a fight between the Blue-Eyed Boys and the
Let's
Moneybag
see.
crew.
Alright, I do not like the Blue-Eyed Boys. I will go on the record saying that right
The blue-eyed.
now. Sounds
boy.
like a boy band.
The Blue-Eyed Boys and the Moneybags, was that it?
The Moneybag crew.
I
It's
feel like
just
Money
a bunch of
Crew are
Mr.
just a
Monopoly.
bunch of bounty hunters.
Alright, but the problem with
From Dota.
us signing up as a group is we'd have to come up with a group name.
The raw deal. Oh, I guess you've never heard that. Yeah, Jesse and I are the raw deal.
Alright.
Yeah.
Does Jesse seem excited about that?
I'm giving a face that's like, sure, man.
That's what we put. That's what we've called ourselves for a while now. You know, when Draken and Jesus were here.
It's been a while, but I suppose you are right.
I mean, it can't be worse than Blue-Eyed Boys. Alright. Excuse me, Mr. Goblin.
Oh, are you going up to the people helping
Goblin
up the sign?
Chan. Yeah.
Okay. One of the goblins looks down and goes, "Eh!"
Hey, as the #1 member of the Blue-Eyed Boys entourage, I was just curious, how many people are in the Moneybag gang? Or whatever it was.
He says, "What? I don't know. I just changed the signs."
Look, man, you gotta give me something.
He shrugs.
Alright, make a guesstimate.
I don't know, like 10?
10?
5? I don't know.
Alright, who would know?
He like turns around and points a little way off towards the slave master again.
Fuck.
Fuck.
I'll turn to Jesse. Jesse, go ask him.
Well, why not just ask him? Does he have a group of slaves?
And I'll point to all 3 of us.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be able to fight. I want to fucking watch.
3 of us.
What?
Us 3, not you.
He wants to fight.
Like, I'm pointing to Jesse, Aaron, and I.
What do you not understand?
Well, he wants to fight, Uchi.
Nathaniel wants to be in the mix.
Oh.
But if
Hey,
you're
I
like
too-
his gang,
By the
you
way,
know,
I pranked you earlier. I'm also a slave. Can we fight?
Just
You
whips
got-
you right then and there.
You got like pranked.
slave master's like, this one of those social experiments.
We're the camera.
Change my mind. Jesse, go ask him.
Well, he saw it.
Okay, let's not then. I'll look around on the street for anyone wearing like a Blue-Eyed Boys t-shirt.
As much as I want
There are
to
none.
instantly fling our entire party into a ring of death, I think we could spend our time better doing something else.
And speaking of that, I do have something I want to take care of. And I'll hold out the amulet. I'll say, the ship that we found this buried under, I wanted to see if I could do any research about that. Also, BP, that amulet thing that you have, we haven't checked that for a while.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'll like smash my face into the amulet.
Okay,
Well, we can do it later and not in front of the fight pit.
Oh, true.
sure.
I believe I have it, don't I?
Oh yeah, you.
Whoever
Oh,
I don't remember.
I also
who
point
has
to your
it.
stomach.
You also have one of those things.
We're friends now. It's cool.
Okay,
And,
sick.
We talked about it.
Let's see.
Man, it's just burst open.
You know, Aaron could just start a fight. Just call some guy out. Call some bigger dude out and kill him.
Well, here's the thing. If we had done this earlier while Slordar was standing there,
I could have said with my mind, "Fight me, bitch," and just have Aaron stand up and look like he's, about to fucking whoop ass,
There's that. Or I could just, because I'm not sure how the laws of the land are, I could just ran out there and just fought him.
I feel like he would have
Yeah.
been executed. I
Probably
feel
would
like
have
they
been
don't
executed.
want you fucking with the show.
Okay, here are the last few messages. I'm putting them into the episode 2 discussion. You guys check these when you kind of turn the corner and step away from the fighting pits here.
What is the fucking Mandarin here? Why is there just moon runes?
Ignore them.
Why? What do the moon runes mean? I'm putting these into Google Translate, and you can't stop me.
You won't understand what you see.
Google Translate.
It might confuse you more.
Fuck you. You won't. You can't.
Wait, they know our names? Because that dude just straight up said Nathaniel. If you're blue, you're being hunted.
It's if you're blue.
I'm looking at Nathaniel.
Something
spelled my-
seems very related to your group after you
She
guys read the
spelled it
messages.
wrong.
Is
Tyrant
he,
Star spelled my name wrong. It's not me.
I'm gonna look at Nathaniel. Is he blue?
Yes.
I'm Omega Blue.
Aaron has the "oh fuck" moment.
Okay, so I don't really know anything about Elder Gods, right? I just know that
You're
There's
praising
some-
one mad hard.
I'm not praising them. I just, repping, not praising, just repping.
We're just like bros.
It's different. It's
Don't you
different.
pray to him for all your powers?
I don't think I've prayed once. It just kind of happened. Oh, but do you say this out loud about something?
What do you see, Jesse?
I guess how do I transcribe this easily?
Well, what would you say if you looked and saw that?
You look in Nathaniel, see if he's blue.
I mean, yeah, I'll look at Nathaniel.
He's blue.
Dabba dee dabba die.
The Chinese means from bottom. Form bottom? No, it says form bottom.
I'll
What?
form your bottom.
We have to form the bottom of Ultron.
Shh. It's a secret hint.
Four. Cheers, tight massive, beware asparagus charge beneath.
Oh, it's probably trying to get the message.
So, after we stated that we were headed to Soulsland, Tyrant Star, which I guess we don't know who that is yet, told us that there was a hideout established for us near Kazatov. So that's a place we can go. The next message reads from Tyrant Star as well, that a hut in Kozulki Forest holds encoded letters of information, directions from Soulsland to the hut, and next two messages. Oh. Okay, that's what it's trying to tell. And then in all capital letters, it says, Nathaniel, if you are blue, you are being hunted by an elder god. I saw it in a vision.
I look down. Am I blue?
You're blue.
I look at Nathaniel. Is he blue?
He's blue.
Oh,
And then,
God.
And then from Lightkiller, it says, we are on a secret mission. Beware the snakes to the south. Celestine can be trusted.
Oof.
Did you say hunted by an elder god?
And that's what it says. Yes.
Is there
The,
any kind of context?
No, that's all it says.
You did say it.
You did say it happened in a vision.
Yes.
I did.
The
Well-
message says that they saw it in a vision.
Oh. What was happening in the vision? Did it say?
No.
Where is this group?
The
Did
only
they say
thing
where they are?
The only thing that establishes their location is an established hideout near Kazatov.
We could try
Uh,
meeting them.
Is there a way to talk to them through this thing?
We
Oh,
can
we
leave
can
a
send a
message.
Can I leave a message?
I'm blue and I don't want to die. Please, I don't want to die.
Be
What
like,
would you like to
how
say?
blue do I have to be?
I mean, they might
Part
just see
red.
that, you know, they don't know that I might, you know, have some elder god powers. So maybe they could be taking something out of context.
Supernova. So listen up. Here's the story.
I also think that they don't necessarily know Nathaniel's in this group chat. So,
What's a group chat?
Ah.
In
BP
the
mentioned
time
something,
message.
which is that Nathaniel is a name that has never been mentioned in any of the amulet messages from any group. Just brought up inexplicably. There
Yeah,
could
or
be
they
more
just
to this
metagaming
vision,
or something.
or just luck. Who knows?
Uh,
But what are the chances? He is blue, after all. You've all checked.
How would they know my name from a vision?
that's the wonder part. I mean, do we want to confirm that we have Nathaniel? I trust these guys. Send the mystical amulet from space.
I mean, if
Can I? Do the yeah? Can we leave a message? I kind of want to know which elder god because there's more than one, right?
Now, I would like you to make for me. Let's see here. If I'm
Wisdom
not
saving
mistaken,
throw.
from your backstory, you are familiar with the book having given you the powers that you have, but you don't actually know what it is, like what entity lurks in the book. So I would like you to first roll religion to see if your character actually knows anything about the Elder Gods.
That's not bad. Religion?
Mm-hmm.
16.
Okay. I would say that you know that the Elder Gods are, well, obviously gods, but they're beings that lurk outside of the realm where the other gods lurk, and their motives and ways are completely beyond that of the others, and they're not understood by anybody.
Like in an evil way, or just like a confusing way?
In that nobody knows.
Cool, cool.
It has been theorized, guessed, hinted to in manuscripts that they've been behind wonders and absolute atrocity alike, but nobody actually knows for sure.
I'll pull out the amulet, and I'll focus really hard on it, see if something happens.
Nothing happens. You're talking about your amulet, right? Not the one Jesse has?
No, my new one.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Okay, I have 2 things to look up now, but we can respond. We should definitely respond to this message, but I need to do some research first. Because this thing is called before we reply, because this thing's called the Amulet of the Deep One. I'm not really sure who the Deep One refers to. And if this boat that I found this on has anything to do with it.
Could be by chance
What do you mean?
that the people on this boat might have found this.
Oh, the boat might be by chance, but I still don't know who the Deep One is, and I'd like to figure that out.
I would say there's a detail you might have forgotten, which is that the amulet has to be attuned, and it can only be attuned to Nathaniel. Specifically Nathaniel.
I remember that.
Okay.
Wait, what? I mean, I'm attuned to it at this point. I've had it on.
Yeah,
since
that's
we
fine.
found it.
I'll let you put those puzzle pieces together yourself.
Wait, what puzzle pieces?
Yes. This is the best part as a DM, is giving puzzles to your group and then watching them just fucking shove circular objects into square holes.
Well, I still want to figure out what's going on. If I'm being hunted by an elder god, I need to find out which one.
That might be a little out of our reach, but you can certainly try.
I mean, sure, there's like a library or something. Find a book on elder gods. See if anything references a deep one.
Well, if you guys wish to travel through the city or do something, let me know. Right now, you're all huddled in an alleyway, having just heard this revelation from Jesse, who's got the amulet on. You also saw news about Celestine, I should mention.
It also says that Celestine can be trusted at the very end.
Didn't you guys have a previous experience with Celestine?
Yeah, she essentially killed one of our party members.
How'd she kill him?
She
Do we want to go
forced-
somewhere not out in the open to talk about this?
Oh, you guys are in an alleyway. You're, like, completely away from
Oh.
everyone.
Okay.
She forced us to engage on a group, and it was dangerous. And it ended up with a party member of ours dying.
How did she force you?
It's the story of how Draken died, you know?
She commanded him as her new follower to engage on these people.
Draken died because of her command.
Wait, so did he like follow it, or did he have like no choice?
He was either that or basically be spited by Celestine.
What was his relation to Celestine?
He had to give up his old god for information on a previous mission.
Who was his old god?
It's the wizard knowledge god.
I guess it doesn't matter that much, but alright, so
It was a death mission. There's no reason for us to assault that caravan.
alright. Well, how much do you guys know about Celestine?
We talked to her once, but
Talk to her?
she's an angel of the summer god. We talked to her, and then forced Draken into the corner. She was bartering with items in a different plane too, but that's to be expected, I imagine, of an angel.
She was bartering?
Yeah,
Is that
with
what you
like a
said?
dragon. Yeah.
Oh. Alright, so what do we want to do then? I want to know more about if I'm being hunted, but I'm not really sure who to, or where to find out about that other than this amulet.
Well, now I have 50 thoughts about Light Killer, a Tyrant Star. I mean, they gave you the warning. They gave us instructions on how to meet them.
Should that be our next point of action then? To go find them?
Does Aaron look sad?
No, I'm okay.
Table talk. If you guys do decide to meet them and somehow manage to get to where they are, that's when a crossover episode will happen.
Hey.
What do you mean by crossover? Just a bunch of people in one room?
Whoever can make it to that day is basically going to play with whoever can make it to that day of the other group. And you guys will end up, well, maybe doing stuff together. Or killing each other. I mean, who knows?
What level are they?
How much gold do they have, and what
Yeah.
magical items do they have?
Do they have anything particularly impressive on their person?
How wealthy and vulnerable are they?
Can we, like, meet them after they had a fight?
Of course. Yeah.
We'll just teleport in.
That's a $200 Patreon reward, though.
Okay, dope. I'll slip you under the table.
No, if you guys meet them, it will be organized via, like, what your schedules are like. And those of you who can make, like, Monday session, for instance, can go and drop in. And those from Monday who can make Thursday's session times would then join you guys. That's how it would work.
Well, even if we wanted to meet them, I don't think we're gonna get out of here too quickly. And even if we do get out of here, we don't know exactly where we're gonna end up. Even if it's gonna be like, we don't know how close we're gonna end up to them, right?
Well, I think we have a teleport room. Although I don't know where we'll end up on the other side.
Exactly. So, do we want to find out where we'll end up? Make some plans to that
Well,
end? I
That's
want to
something
stay
that-
here until this thing is out of me.
We can
but-
do that at the end. If we're getting out, we're getting out. But we can just decide what to do here for now.
I think I just want to go read about other gods. And
Is there a library in the Brass City? I don't know if that's the,
I think there's libraries, or just some historian. Is there anyone? Can I, like, ask around?
You could just go up to random people.
Is there, like, a guard? Oh, wait, the guards are big, scary demons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Not the same as humans when it comes to, small talk and random conversation.
Sure. Maybe we go look on the other side, then. Not here.
other
Not
side.
too sure. Other side being not here. Anywhere
yeah.
else.
Yeah.
So what to do?
Are we looking to build rep for Aaron? I mean, we got days to burn until we get the alien out of him.
True. Sure. I don't mind.
Aaron, you think you can do a street fight? Go around challenging random thugs?
Yeah, to be honest, we were doing so much talking. I was trying to see if I can find someone just to fight them.
Do it.
Well, we can plan this and be smart. So, you try to challenge a guy that's, bigger than you, looking like a threat, but you can take him down. We can be smart.
Well,
then-
I guess that's the hard part, because I'm used to taking down people bigger than me, but the people here, I don't know, they might like breathe fire or some shit.
Can you not breathe fire?
No. Can you?
I don't say anything.
I think he breathes water.
Just drools.
I don't say anything.
Is he blue?
Yep.
Dabba-dee-dabba-da. Alright, well, I'll leave it up to you then.
If he starts a fight, maybe Nathaniel can pump him up.
I don't know how I would do that.
Build
But
action.
I
Call
would
more
bet.
people to see.
I mean, that's more on the fighter at that point.
You guys would also know that in this district, you would have seen, like, from, the upper terrace, what looks like other smaller fight pits and whatnot. So that's an option too.
Let's
We're
go.
checking those out.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
Okay. So you guys head out of the alleyway and make your way through the crowds and whatnot and pass by, this major coliseum and head to one of the other smaller fighter pits that sort of, cluster around in the area. And you end up before one which is basically like a hoveled out place in the dirt with like wooden benches around it and whatnot, and like spikes on the outside. There's a singular post outside that says there's a fight in 3 days, and other than that, there's a small little building that's attached to it. And you guys can see through the window there that it looks like there's a couple of demons kind of sitting around like a table inside there. And give me 2 seconds.
Pretty quiet.
Let's see. You see that the establishment is known as Brian's Ring.
I think you can just go in there and be yourself.
Just go in and just start.
I don't think the
whooping
slave act needs to continue in a place that's not as big.
If you say so, but I mean, but what if word gets around? No.
I mean, you could just name drop yourself, like high key, like a huge table talk douche, but like, what's up? It's your boy Apex Aaron coming in. Just go in and do that.
Do a
see if they
pose through
recognize
the
you.
door.
If it works, they'll be like, oh shit. If it doesn't work, they'll be like, let's try and get this guy killed and get him in a fight, you know?
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Do it up.
I will draw it in right now.
Oh, I was also curious, Solution. So, with the way the headband is made, is it possible I can wear a mask over it? Or like something over the whole headband?
Yeah, you could.
Okay. I was just curious. It's like if I wanted to like start wearing like something on my face or something.
Sure, yeah, for like a costume or something, you could.
Okay.
You guys are like right here on the road. And this is the main door, and you can see through a little window here.
Yeah, I guess I'll just casually walk in.
Sure.
What do I see?
Put yourself where you want to be.
Right here.
Okay. What? Why are you over there? I thought you were walking in.
Okay, wait, my bad. Oh, it's over there.
Yes, the large death pit.
I was
Frank's
like,
house.
Are my drawings that difficult to conceive?
My bad. Like, what's it called? I just saw like a box arena. I'm like, oh, are we wrestling? Okay. Walking in. or walking. I don't. Is there someone right here?
That's a window.
Oh, fuck. All right.
There it is.
Walking
There's someone
in.
in the window.
I go up to, Jesse before I'll listen.
You know, if there's a fight, maybe there'll be some easy pockets.
Winky face.
Winky face.
Winky face.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And then I'll.
Are we following in? Do we follow him in?
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
Sure. Aaron, you step in first, and your group hasn't made it in yet, but you think you saw over your shoulder that they were headed in as well. They just aren't quite here yet. Do you do anything as you step through the doorway? One of the demons over there with his horns and like strange robes and tassels and whatnot, he kind of like turns from the table. Looks like he's playing cards with the others and looks at you.
Oh wait. Before anything happens, I'll walk up and pull BP back. I have an idea, and I'll pull him away from the door. Come here, small robot. No, I want you farther. I'm just kidding.
Uh-oh.
Right.
Now, what are you doing, Aaron?
Alright, so I see some demons. I'll walk up and say, hello.
The demon looks over at you, and then I'd like you to make a luck roll, please.
Okay.
Roll it in the pit.
Oh no, he
That's
missed.
not-
He looks over at you and he says, "Hello. What do you want, human?"
How do I get in there and fight?
He pauses for a second and looks at the others and then puts his cards down and he says, "What, you?
Yeah,
You want to fight in the pits?"
yeah.
Who are you?
Oh, my name is Aaron.
I've not
Build up
heard
the
of this
hype, man.
Aaron.
Alright, at this point,
So wait, I'm sorry. What did the demon say?
He said, "I've not heard of this Aaron." Now, meanwhile, outside, what are you guys doing? You pull back BP, and Nathaniel pulls you back for some reason.
Yes.
alright, I have an idea. Follow my lead. Okay,
Will
wait.
do.
Wait, hang on. I'll disguise self into a tiefling. Because we're in the city of Brass, I don't know. Just a tiefling like the one I did earlier.
Okay.
And I'll walk and I'll say, alright, follow my lead. And I walk in with everyone,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll go, oh shit, it's Apex Aaron. I heard you were fighting here.
Oh,
Is this
fuck,
today?
it's him. The one. Oh my. Jesse, you see that?
I'll take Jesse by the shoulders and fucking shake him like incredibly hard and say, "It's fucking Apex Aaron, dude."
And I'll shake Nathaniel from behind as he's shaking Jesse.
Oh my god, it's Apex Aaron. The one, the wrestler, known across the land.
Do you have any nicknames?
Just Apex Aaron.
The Apex Aaron, the nicknameless wonder.
Okay. I
can't
would
believe
like.
he's here.
Let's see.
Is there a hype man check?
I'm gonna roll luck here. Oh, not bad. One of the demons here turns and looks over at you guys, and I'd like you to make a deception check, please, Nathaniel.
Oh!
17.
Okay. He looks over and he says,
Jesse had no reaction.
I don't make sounds, man.
I'll make sounds. He looks
Yeah,
over
like
and he
a
says, Apex Aaron.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right,
you guys know
Jesse?
him too?
The name seems kind of familiar.
I'll smack Jesse on the back and say, "This is his biggest fan right here. He can tell you everything you want to know."
Oh no.
The demon looks
Why
at you,
would you
Jesse.
do that, dude? What have you done?
Now I haven't spit out Aaron facts though. I wonder how much Jesse was saying.
can
to-
say-
I know literally
literally-
nothing.
Yeah, you could say literally anything you want because they don't know either.
Time to roleplay. What do you got, motherfucker?
I don't have anything on the top of my head.
Okay. Nathaniel, you go ahead and grab Jesse and say, this guy's his biggest fan. He can tell you anything. And the demon looks over expectantly, and then Jesse, you just look at him with a blank face.
Oh,
And then the guy
I
goes,
forgot.
well, go on.
Anytime he gets too close to Aaron, he just kind of freezes up. He's a huge fanboy. It's kind of awkward. Sorry about that. But yeah, this guy, I'll point to Aaron. This guy's fucking crazy, dude. He'll fucking kill someone.
Is he fighting in the pits? He's fighting in these pits? Oh my god, we got it.
Well, where can we get tickets?
The demon looks over at one of the other ones at the table and murmurs a couple of words to him in a different language. And he gets up and he comes over to
What
you three and he
language?
goes, alright, get out.
What? Is there gonna be an announcement or something?
Yeah, sure, just get out.
All right, this is fucking racism, and I'll leave. Sorry,
Why
Jesse.
Jesse go that way?
Throw Jesse into the wall. This is
Racism throws Jesse against the wall.
Throws the only human against the wall.
I'll pull Jesse out. Come on, we'll fix you up.
Do you leave, BP?
Yeah, I'll leave.
Chugga.
All right. Once we get outside, I'll drop the form and say, "All right, job's done."
Okay.
Hopefully, it worked.
This demon comes over to you, Aaron, and says, alright, well, look, I didn't know you were the Apex Aaron.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh yeah.
I'm
I,
pumped.
I don't really boast much until like I'm like actually in the fight, you know. I like to keep it casual, you know. It's, you know.
Okay, well, look, if we're gonna put you in here and you've already got the town all stirred up, then you're really gonna have to sell it to them, you know. None of this zero boasting stuff.
Oh yeah, no. Like once I get in there, I just have to get my blood running, you know. Right now I'm not doing anything. Like what do I have to yell about? But once I get in there, like I get the feeling of like of a man dying in my hands. That'll start like getting me riled up.
He nods and he looks over at another demon at the table there, and he goes, I like this guy. And he turns back to you and he says, alright, well, we normally do, like, low-tier sort of slave fights, stuff like that. You know, the rabble likes seeing a real meat fest, but you look like you can actually fight. Well, what do you think you could take? Like, 1 on 5, 1 on 10?
You'll beat it, man. Hell yeah.
Except every other karate master's just a homeless man. Donnie is just beating the shit out of them.
20 men! Give me 20 men! And it's just they're completely emaciated.
Just pull them in
barely
off
able
the
to move.
streets. The karate guys just sit there and watch instead of participating at all.
Almost fell poor. Just kicked to the face.
Can you spare
I'm gonna turn into a human with a big old beard. Go back up to the door.
He's Paul Bunyan.
Oh, I put an arm on his shoulder.
Wait, DP has an idea.
What you got?
Like
Back up.
giddy and excited. Hell yeah. Illusion knows what's up.
So, yeah. I guess I'll turn to the demon like, so all you got is slaves?
Well, I mean, we could pull in some bigger talent, but on hand, that's all we got.
How many you got? You said 20?
Not exactly. Maybe half a dozen left, but we could get more. You know, human rabble's pretty cheap.
Well, as many as you have now, you said half a dozen. I guess I'll take on 10.
Okay.
Half a dozen is 6.
I know, but he said he has half a dozen now, and I want bring it up to 10.
All right. Well, here let's talk about your cut then, because we're gonna have to pull in a couple extra slaves here, and with the ring fees and everything. I'm thinking we give you let's say 50 gold plus 10% of the ticket sales.
10%, huh? Alright, wait. In my experience of being managed...
You have no experience.
What? I've never been managed before in my life?
No, you've been managed, but I was going to say, like, your manager is taking care of everything, so you don't really know anything about cuts and stuff, because he handles all that.
Ah, shit. I guess kind of inside him?
Sure.
The straight roll. It's a 13.
Okay. Straight 13. I'm gonna roll for him, actually. Let's see here. Okay. You can tell he's lowballing you. You can tell he's being cheaper than he needs to.
Look, man, I could find like somewhere else to fight. At least like
No. How about 15 then? We do 15.
Yeah, I don't really think like
Look, we haven't been making a lot of money lately, and it's just a big cut like that would really help out, Okay. My best offer, I'll give you, for you versus 10, I'll give you 20% of the ticket sales. Yeah, that's a good deal. I mean, none of the other slave pits around here are going to offer you that much.
Wait. Oh, man. Can I history? Wait, no, they didn't talk about money, did they? Like, Nathaniel and the chain guy didn't talk about how much money.
No.
Fuck. I could have used it.
You're flying in blind here. You're going to have to pull something out.
You know what? I'll like look down and look back over. I was like, you know what? Sure, we'll do 20.
All right. Well, let's sign the blood pact then. And he pulls out a dagger and then drags out a piece of paper with a bunch of demon script on it. And he like scratches off some stuff, and then you see a number there that he like rewrites and kind of adjusts the contract. And he goes, "All right, here you go." And he hands over like the dagger and the piece of paper. We can do it. We'll have to go get the slaves. But how about like late tonight?
I like it as soon as possible, but tonight could be fine. But while I'm reading over this, I can't read this. So can you write this out in Common, Elvish, Dwarvish, Orcish? Anything but this?
Make a persuasion roll, please.
I've been ripped off. I've been thrown into fucking ocean before. 7 plus persuasion. That is 13. Ooh.
Oh, okay. He says, okay. Here, I'll translate it for you. And he writes it down in Common. And you can see that there's a payment of 50 gold to you plus 20% of the ticket sales. And then there's a bunch of disclaimers like... Brian's Ring does not guarantee any number of tickets being sold, blah, 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 and not responsible for any death or dismemberment, blah, 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 that kind of thing. It doesn't look like you're about to sell your soul, though.
Okay, yeah, and I'll like I guess cut my thumb a bit, and I'll sign the one in Common.
Sure. You put a smidgen of blood on there, and the demon does as well, cutting his hand and letting some drop on there, and he goes, "All right, well, we'll see you back here in a few hours then." And then he looks over and he goes, "Hey, get up!" And he motions to like the sort of tubby demon at the table there, and he's like, "We need another 4. You know what? Get like a dozen just in case. We'll need some more after this." And the guy just kind of nods and starts to like trudge out the door.
Do we see him leave?
Yeah, you
wait,
see the big guy leave through the door.
I wanted to do stuff while they were talking.
Sure.
yeah,
What are
y'all
you
can
guys
do
doing while they're talking?
I have my headphones on, but I'm gonna go grab a drink.
Nathaniel, follow my lead.
Okay.
What's this guy look like? And also, what's the title for this place?
Brian's Ring, and
Brian's Ring.
that guy looks like some sort of lesser demon wandering around.
Kind of humanoidish.
Yeah, he's got like 2 legs and 2 arms.
Ask what they look like. Smart.
Like, what are? Does anybody around here look like they can catch my drift?
Yeah, me.
Down in here, it doesn't really look like it, apart from over here where there's 2 people talking, and near they have what looks like a chain with 2 slaves on it, and they look human.
Sorry, crime. 1 sec.
Chirac.
It's like the 5th one today.
Nice.
Crime.
It's just the humans.
Yeah, the only thing here that's not some weird demon or creature is like a pair of human slaves over here chained up to the house.
Never mind, I don't got a plan.
Okay, BP's like, wait, I got it, and then just turns around.
BP was gonna, build hype on the streets, but I don't think any of them can understand me.
Yeah. Oh well. Jesse, you got any ideas?
Ideas for what?
Building hype. How do we get more people to watch this? See,
I'll lean in close.
the more people that are there, the more tickets that are sold, and the more pockets.
And
May the gold run deep tonight.
And with that, we're gonna go to a brief 5-10 minute break.
I take 10 steps back.
We're gonna build so much hype behind this, boys.
Yeah, they don't speak our language.
I'm sure we can find. I'm gonna go back to the hotel. I'm gonna ask him to translate some stuff, and we're gonna go around the streets.
Pick up like a Demons for Dummies kind of thing and just show like 3 or 4 words. Lakad Madatak!
You're just gonna run around and spurg out.
Normally.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get you to do it too. It's gonna be great.
You could just be the awestruck fan that doesn't have anything to say.
I can only sell that maybe 1 more time. Probably 2.
Okay.
I mean, I could just pick the people's pockets while you're talking to them.
There you go. Yeah, you can rob the people who are being hyped
But
up.
then I can't draw their attention to you.
So I'm gonna go grab some more tea and be back in 5 or 10 here. Go grab whatever you need and we'll take off now that you've built some hype.
Andy Bo Bandy.
What?
What the fuck is up, dude?
Me about to go pee.
Cool. Tell me how it goes.
Right back.
Uchi, are you still here, cute butt?
Hello.
Yo, what up?
Wait, Miguel, you're here?
Yeah.
Are you ready for Death Pit?
Yeah, dude. So my whole I guess you'll find out soon enough. So I've been really like working off like the wrestler idea that like their character when they fight is a gimmick, but they're a different when they're sort of out of the fight. So like the whole like the killer people have been seeing, that's Aaron when he's in there. So yeah. Oh, I didn't get to say earlier, but I'm actually really excited because I lost 4 pounds, and also, I'm gonna meet my favorite wrestler next weekend.
Nice. Are you just going to a show?
It's a signing place. Like it's something called Ringside Fest, which is
Gotcha.
showing off a bunch of toys and shit. But all I really cared about is meeting Roderick Strong.
That's pretty hype.
Yeah, he's gonna sign something and take a picture of me, and I'm just like sweating my ass off because I never met someone like this before.
Why are you
So
sweating, dude? Just be hype. Don't sweat. They love
I'm
meeting you.
not sure what to say.
Just don't be like, just don't fuck it up too hard, and I'm sure you'll be fine.
Yeah.
They're here coming out to literally meet people like you, so I'm sure they'll love it.
That's true. What's it called? The one thing though in the back of my head is like that's like killing me is that a while ago I ordered these shirts and like glasses, and one of the shirts is the exact shirt I wanted him to sign, and it's still processing. It's been like
it's not
6
even
days.
shipped yet.
It's still processing.
Bro, I don't think you're getting that shirt.
That shit is killing me in the back of my head. I'm like, please, I swear to God. I swear to God.
Dude, have him sign a patch and then just sew that patch of cloth onto the shirt.
That shit's gonna like legit like fuck me over if I don't get him to sign the one shirt I want him to sign. Cause it's a shirt from when he was in during his indie days when he was in the Ring of Honor.
Gotcha.
And I feel like that would be a lot more sentimental for him.
Hey, if he doesn't come in, you could always just tell him.
You said what?
You could always just chat with him about it. Are you allowed to like talk to them for a bit?
I'm not sure. I never been into anything like this. I seen like pictures that people taken. I know like this one guy who was in the army got an autograph from Kurt Angle, who was an a literal Olympic gold medalist.
A little one.
Yeah, like he wrestled with and got the gold medal for wrestling Olympics with a broken neck.
I was just memeing you, as opposed to like metaphoricals was. Go ahead.
Well, I meant it like that because people might think it's like a gimmick, but like no, he legitimately did that. But yeah, like and Kurt Angle like stopped signing and like was like thanking the guy for his service and shit, and like actually talked to him for a while. So I imagine that it depends. Like I feel like you can get like at least like a minute conversation or something.
Yeah, make your mark, Miguel.
Oh man, I've been like freaking out because I don't know what's been happening on my Twitter, but it's like gained the kind of a small following. So one of my favorite bands like followed me on Twitter, and I was like, I don't even know what I did to deserve this. I don't post shit.
Time to start posting more shit then, nigga.
And
Sorry.
Excuse me?
classically talking to one of my friends. Sorry, we were having a normal conversation.
Apologize to Twitch.
I apologize, Twitch. I genuinely do. I don't. It was just like a slip of the tongue, you know. Me and Miguel chat all the time. I swear.
I've never used any language like this. I don't know what it is. It must be from
Steps
Chicago.
away. I don't even know this, man.
Must be a Chicago.
Whoa! What do you mean it must be from Chicago? Now you're profiling.
Can't even say profiling right. Chicago. You got a deep dish. Now you think you can use the N-word? Okay.
I hate you so much. I'm pretty sure it's on video of you saying it.
I've never seen
that
somebody
wasn't-
pushed under a bus
that was
and then
Kothar.
stomped on.
That was Kothar. That wasn't Aaron.
I mean from like typical TDL.
Nah, that was Nunu. That wasn't me. But
Those videos are great.
what's it called? The other things that's been happening on Twitter, like I don't know. I just been writing stuff, and then like the wrestlers I'm really into, like the guy, this guy right here that's on tabletop. He like
Aaron?
liked a bunch of my tweets, and I was like, holy fuck. He like made this show with a bunch of other wrestlers called Southpaw Region Wrestling, which is just a gigantic parody of actual wrestling, and it is like one of the most hilarious things I've ever seen. And all I wrote was, I have a fever, and only prescription is more Southpaw. And then he liked the tweet, and I was like, yo, I didn't even tag him.
Fuck. I think something's coming up, and I may have to BB for 10 minutes starting right now. Is that okay? I'm sorry.
Go for it. We
Alright,
can wait.
I'm sorry. BB.
Lucian, you're usually really wise about stuff. How do I, so I'm meeting, like, my favorite wrestler of all time next, weekend.
Hmm.
And I don't know what to say or do or react.
I mean, why is he your favorite wrestler of all time?
Well, it's just his performance in the ring, like, his charisma, his athleticism, and also just, like, when I watched a bunch of his interviews and, like, you know, found more about him, like, I love Roderick Strong, but I also love the guy who plays him, which is Christopher Lindsay. Like, you know, like, you know, he's, from, like, everything that's happened to him, like, I kind of, like, relate to him. It's like, I don't know.
Say that you... It sounds like you like his energy. Just be like, I'm a big fan of your work, and, like, the energy you bring to the ring is really good.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, you want to basically phrase whatever it is that you think in the best possible way without saying anything false, because people can smell when you're being fake.
I guess the number one good sign is, though, that I want him, what he's in an autograph, I want him to write my name. Because I see a bunch of wrestlers talking about, like, oh, people always walk up to me, and then when I try to sign their name, they don't want the name, so that's how I know they're trying to sell it.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, and yeah, I actually really wanted to keep whatever he signs. I just really hope it's the shirt I ordered like a week ago that hasn't even shipped yet.
It's probably on the tariff list for items from China.
It's like irking me. I'm like, dude, where's my shirt?
How strange.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in New York on next Saturday.
Interesting. I hope the show's good.
Oh no, it's not a show. It's just
It's just a signing.
yeah, it's something called Ringside Fest, and Mattel is showing off a bunch of wrestling toys. But I don't really care about that. I just care about the fact that they said that Undisputed Era, which includes Roderick Strong and a bunch of other wrestlers, are gonna be there. So I
Okay.
like I bought a ticket to specifically get an autograph and picture of Roderick Strong.
Nice. Well, I hope it pans out. I don't know if they're going to be doing like autographs and stuff like that, unless they said they were.
Oh yeah, they said they were.
Okay,
Like
cool.
that's what the ticket is for. It's for an autograph and a photo. I'm just what's it called? And the good thing is too, they're up early, so I can like just get it and then like after I get it, chill for a little bit and then leave, come back.
Oh, jeez. Huh. Congestive heart failure. Hmm.
I just opened up my tablet and like, like my tablet I used to draw on, and
Hi, I'm back. Sorry.
like I forgot I was working on something. Kind of surprising.
Are all the boys here? We are missing 2 boys.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, hey.
Oh, never mind. David?
How long did Uchi say it would be?
Fuck you.
10 years.
Oh, fucking Uchi.
I'm
was
so
gonna
upset
make
that I
a
read
sandwich.
Discord.
That you read Discord?
I didn't want to read because Client actually posted a good idea. I'm upset that I can't.
Oh. Well, such is life.
Just hire 5 of a different race.
It's different, I swear. That's such a good. Fuck, I hate you, Client.
That's what you get. Pigeons, man.
One time in to build up a name for myself in a one shot, like to spread news that I'm like such a just knight, I paid a bard off to just go around doing it.
That's pretty good.
I was like, yeah, you just go spread my tales, and they're like, I like talking about the truth, and I slipped like 20 more gold. Come on.
I'm a just knight, I swear.
Alright, well, I think we're all good to go then. And we're back. You guys are outside here, and inside of the building, a deal has just been signed. Are you headed out?
I think. Oh, that's
Aaron.
to him. Yeah.
Oh, Aaron. Oh, so I should turn and look at them. It's like, so what's the deal? You know, like how do you guys handle promos, like promoting this match?
Promos.
He says, well, you know, we have a few people. We'll send them running around, put up some signs, and we'll run it in a few hours, you know.
And does that usually bring in people?
Yeah, it gets a decent crowd. There's always a few people willing to pay a couple gold to see some massacre.
Alright. Well, I mean, if you need advice on the direction you want to go for, tell them it'll be like something they've never seen before. Because I don't use weapons.
Alright, yeah, we'll work that in. Do you, like, eat them or anything, or... No, you humans don't do so good with teeth.
I mean, I can try. But, I mean, I usually just, like... You'll see. You'll see.
Okay. Apex Aaron takes on 10 warriors with his bare hands. Something like that?
Take it, boy.
Stick a finger in my death.
Aaron falls silent and starts coughing.
No, I'm thinking about it. How about something like... Come see... The Beast in the Ring.
He scratches his chin and he says, I don't know. I'll have to think about it.
Yeah, just sort of, whatever.
He nods and then kind of folds up the contract. Well, don't be late, alright?
Well, how soon are we doing it?
He says we'll start in 4 hours.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be here.
And with that, he shoos you to the door, and you see your friends outside.
Hey, guys.
Shalom, brother.
So, gain some gold up front, and 20% of the ticket sale.
Oh, so we have a fight.
Yeah.
Well, I want to get involved in this somehow. I kind of need to distract myself from the fact I'm being hunted. So, BP, Jesse, you guys want to go try and hype some people up somewhere?
I'm ready. What are you fighting?
I'm fighting 12 or 10 slaves.
Oh, so you're just gonna beat the shit out of
Are
some
you gonna
people?
kill them?
Yeah, it's all of them versus me.
Are you gonna kill them?
Yeah.
So you're gonna kill 12 innocent slave humans.
Yep.
You a fellow human.
For
I'm not a
50
human.
gold and 20%.
Wait,
I
you're
guess
not
I'm
a-
half human.
What are you? I thought you were a human.
I'm half elf.
Table talk. Oh, you're a half elf? Oh, okay. You're just gonna
That's
kill
why. That's why the elf thing is kind of a little bit bugged me, just a little bit.
I mean, we can go get some. Like, I'm sure it's still open.
Hey, it's
We'll make a
not
stop.
illegal here.
Alright, BP, I had an idea on what to do. And Jesse.
Yes.
Jesse, you're integral in this. Because you're going to steal things from the people.
You said a big word. That must be important.
Wait, why doesn't Jesse just steal everything tonight? Or what are you
BP,
doing?
I need a perception check from you, please.
Oh no. Why? 10?
You see an elder god.
You see one of the demons come over to the window and look out at you guys, having the
Oh,
conversation outside of the ring.
Oh.
I'll pull out a
Oh,
piece of paper.
I-
Oh, no, he saw it.
Yeah, I'll also pull out a paper from my chest.
Okay.
I didn't know you were so cool, Aaron.
You know. You guys got any were pens invented yet?
Quills.
We have
You got any
quills and ink.
quills?
I got one.
I'll play along.
Yeah.
Nathaniel, you see it too now over Jesse there. There's the window and some of the demons are looking out at you guys.
I'll pull out a piece of paper and hold up my hands up to my head and start shaking uncontrollably.
I'll say out loud like, all right, one at a time. You know, it's enough Aaron for everybody. Let me just
The
sign this
window's
for you.
just here, right?
Yeah.
Can we just like slowly shuffling this way or something? Or should
Sure. You guys make your way around.
we're walking and talking.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Jesse was still starstruck, so it was believable.
Is Andrew back?
Yes.
Hey.
Okay, can we go? Are we into like some alley somewhere?
Sure. You guys walk for a few and get into some seclusion in a dark alley. Roll luck.
Andrew.
Yes.
Oh,
No. Good roll, Andrew.
Okay.
I'm here.
no,
No, I wanted you to roll luck because you rolled well last time.
You guys make it into an alleyway there.
That's it.
That was lucky. Let's
You know, on a scale of 1 to 20, that felt like a 14.
BP, you sound very different.
Oh shit! Sorry, drink some water.
Water
You know-
does not go well.
Freshly oiled
Water really
vocal
clears
cords.
my pipes, you know.
it's like me with bleach.
Guys, I got.
Got something in my throat.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hello? New phone? Alright. We should go hype this up because if we're gonna bet some money on it, make some money before we get out of here, then I think this is the thing to bank it on, right?
Yeah, we really need to hype this up. It's just from judging from the way those guys are acting, it didn't seem like they really got a lot of business.
Let's
Alright.
How far away is the inn that we're in?
Like half an hour.
Are there like town criers in this town? Like, does someone just walk around the town yelling stuff?
I
Like,
mean, you've
is-
seen plenty of demons just screaming random shit.
Oh, just to let the party know. Oh, and also my match is in 4 hours, so.
Alright,
we got like 3 hours and 50 minutes.
is any of them wearing like some kind of advertisement clothing? Like, you know, like one of those shirts
Like
with
the
stuff
sign
on
people?
it? Yeah, like one of those sign people that's just walking around yelling.
No.
Oh, okay. On one of my parchments,
Yes.
Yo,
he
JK,
lagging or crying?
don't have any more parchments. JK.
I have 10.
Give me one.
Okay.
I write down on it.
Hang on, I have 9 now.
I write down on it, like, at the top, like, Apex Aaron, Slaughterfest, it was Brian's Pit, right?
Brian's Ring, yeah.
Brian's Ring.
Right? Something
And then
interesting, like
whatever-
lots of big dudes on it.
Is it like 11 o'clock, whatever the time is?
Sure.
Rock o'clock.
In 4 hours.
No, that does not help. What if someone saw
That's
it?
not how
4
that
hours.
works.
What if someone saw it in 1 hour?
Whatever the time is, I'll put that on there.
Okay.
I mean, that would give them a lot of business because people would just keep showing up being like,
Where's
check in.
Apex Aaron?
It's been 4 hours? Checking.
Hey, Jesse, you think you could sneak this on a giant demon's back?
Oh god.
You know, they're walking around everywhere.
I mean, there's plenty of big demons.
I can certainly try. How do you intend to stick it on?
Oh, true.
Scotch tape.
Got like a
Sorry, I
dagger.
should have stroked. Did I say something?
Dagger.
True, I don't have it.
Oh fuck.
I
Sorry.
guess in relation to the center of town, like where is
Excuse me.
Brian's Ring? Is it like to the east, to the west, to the north, to the south?
The pits are like kind of closer to one of the sides of the town. So, from what you guys have seen, there's like sort of like a circular system to it, with the middle ones being the highest. And you guys initially popped in here, and eventually took like a, you know, like a road down. And Chops was probably off like an alleyway over here, and a bunch of the rings are all located, with like the main one being here, and a couple of smaller ones and stuff. And before you were in like a big market over here.
Also, if I see any like citizen that I think would speak common, I do want to ask them.
Okay. Roll luck.
Or an elf, or a dwarf, or an orc. Fuck.
Nope.
A dwarf.
Hey, while we're walking, Aaron, can you sign 20 of these?
And I'll pull out 20 of the Chernov's cards.
Oh yeah.
Can I have him sign 20 of the back, like the blank side?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll sign it.
Okay.
You know, when you win, we'll sell some merch.
To be honest, I was thinking about changing up my name on it instead of Apex
from
Aaron,
Apex Aaron?
to like Apex Scott.
I think that's
you know, my
a
last
great
name.
idea. Oh.
How does Apex Scott does not sound as smooth as Apex Aaron?
I mean, alright, okay, alright, I'm sorry.
God, think
How about-
about the advertising.
How about
You guys
Billy
are my
Harrington?
managers.
What is Billy Herring? What?
What?
Billy Badooba? What?
Billy Harrington?
Who said that?
Didn't David? Sorry. Nathaniel.
Yeah, you should go with Billy Harrington.
I'm out.
I'm gonna walk to the inn we're at, because that guy seems like a pretty good translator.
That's a good idea. He was very helpful in multiple occasions.
You guys
Yeah,
can,
I'll
if you guys want to advertise like something else, so we can make use of our time.
Can
also
I?
follow.
I'll before they leave. I'll say, hang on. While we're doing, I'll go do like. I want to go try and find a bookstore or something. See if I can get a book, really quickly. But
Okay.
so if we want to get this thing translated, I can go in a different place with. I mean, we can go in pairs or just go solo. I don't know if going solo in this kind of town is the best idea, just in case someone thinks you're, a slave that's just walking around and wants to snatch you up, put you in your mouth or something like that.
A lot of slave snatchers out here.
Snave snatchers. But you
Snave
have to look out for the snave snatchers.
The snake slashers.
Sounds like a Harry Potter villain.
Snake slashers?
The Snave Snatches.
So I guess we're going pairs? Like me and Uchi and David and Andrew?
Yeah, I
Sure.
suppose.
Okay, where are you guys going?
I'm going back to the inn.
We got it
Okay, I don't want
translated.
to.
Oh, okay. Well, I meant once we got it translated because we need to.
Oh, we're splitting up at the end.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. So we're all going to the end, and then we split up.
Okay. You guys eventually find the inn where you were staying before. It's a little bit off to the side, away from the market, up on that second area. And you stow away in there, and if you guys do plan to spend the night, you will have to pay for another evening here.
I think we're fine with that, right?
Yeah, it's
I'm
just a
fine.
couple
Yeah, it was
silver.
This place has been good to us.
Yeah. Is it the same guy at the front?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Sir,
He looks over. Yes.
two things. One, could we get 2 rooms for the night?
Well, I'm not going to sleep.
Well,
In his,
not right now, not right now.
Oh, okay.
For
That was to Aaron, but
2 rooms for the night, for when we do need it.
In his broken common, he goes, 2.
I put 2 gold on the table.
Yes. He hands you 2 keys.
I'll hand 1 key to Nathaniel, and then I'll keep 1 key on me.
Also, can I ask you a favor?
And I'll put a gold on the table.
Speak.
Could you translate this sign into Infernal onto this parchment?
And then I'll grab another parchment from Nathaniel.
Yes, can do. Moment.
I have a question too, Mr. Innkeeper. What day is it?
You find out it is the
Wednesday.
He tells you it's the 94th of autumn.
Oh, fuck.
Is there like? I have a question. Is there like no like? You know how like there's Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Is there nothing like that? Or
It would just be first straight to the 10th.
fuck. So, all right. Never mind. My joke won't work. When I bodied all of them, I was gonna do the bison quote. It was like, for you, this is an Apex Aaron slaughtered all these people. But for me, it was just a Tuesday. It was gonna be great, but nah.
You just say it's another day.
I guess. I mean, I already said the joke now, so it's not gonna have the same effect.
The Dragonborn barkeep here, in his poor grasp of common, does take your piece of paper and translate it, and then hands you the copy. He says, "There."
Could you teach me how to say these words?
He takes the gold piece and he says, "More gold."
I'll put another gold on the table.
He pronounces it to you, and I'd like you to make an intelligence roll, please.
Come on, robots is smart. Ho!
Robots is not smart.
You have a really hard time with the horrible, like, guttural sounds and strange, like, consonants that, accompany the demon language, and he runs you through it over and over and over.
After like 5 minutes, if I don't get it, I'll cut him off.
Okay. Yeah, you end up walking away there without figuring it out, and finding that you're actually rather hopeless when it comes to this language.
Alright, well, fuck it. How much time do we have left?
Till the fight? Maybe, like, a few hours?
Like 3, or?
Yeah, something like that. Probably more.
Alright, guys, let's start advertising. I'm walking around with these posters.
Give me one.
Do you want the one in English or in Infernal?
Infernal. Wait, how many infernal ones do we have?
1.
Can I
Fuck.
copy the infernal one onto another poster?
Yeah.
Sure. How many posters do you have?
I have 8 more pieces of parchment.
Okay. So you get 9 posters in total.
Oh wait, I don't know if we're making that many.
Just
Oh.
give me like 1, because I can go tell someone. I can give someone like 5 gold to just yell it.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah,
we make one more
boy.
copy of it.
Yeah.
Okay. You each have a copy.
So
Shall we start running around?
I mean, we can go at our own pace, but yeah.
Alright, Aaron, you're with me.
Sorry.
Okay.
Alright, Jesse. We're gonna stop by a bookstore. Is it cool?
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Alright, let's go.
Robbing books is boring.
No, don't rob the bookstore.
Okay. You guys split up. Now, you guys are going to head over towards the market district, which seems to be where everything is bought and sold. And, if there's a place where you're going to find tomes, that's probably it. You haven't seen any buildings that say library out on the front. As for BP and Aaron, where are you guys going? Are you going to the same thing, like the market district, or are you going to a different part of town?
I think
I think we should advertise near Tates of Death.
I was thinking more like whatever has the most people, you know,
Well, that's
like
the
where are people coming in from? Because maybe they're coming as tourists and they want to, you know, they're new and they want to see something.
See, I'd imagine the most people are in the market, but they already headed towards the market, so they may already advertise there.
All right, Death Pits it is. Let's just stay out of sight of the chain demon guy.
I'll say that you guys do have the address from before that leads to the portals. If that's what you want to do.
The tourist attraction. Oh my god.
how far away are the portals?
Looking at this little set of directions here, it looks like they're actually not too far. A bit in the opposite direction into this part of town.
Oh my god. Alright, we're going like this. And then we can swerve around. Know what I'm saying? You like that path?
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So you guys
we'll
head
go
off
like
in
this.
that direction, and these boys head off over here.
Aaron, help me shout and broadcast your name. You're very much more charismatic, but I can be loud.
Okay, but wait. Should I actually? I guess we should just keep Apex Air for now, right?
Yep.
We can. Not there. Winky face.
All right.
So who's shouting here?
Fuck.
I'll shout, but I'm trying to think what to shout.
Sure. Okay, well, while you guys think of that, we'll
You're
cut over
such
to you
a
guys.
fucking hoe.
Can I message him as if we're like talking about it?
Sure. You two make it into the market there. There's plenty of shops and tents and everything. And you're searching for books and arcane knowledge. Now, I would like the two of you to make a perception roll.
Do you want to do an end or should I?
I'm not.
Are you more? Are you like a very perceptive person or no?
I'm pretty perceptive, but
All right, Jesse. I'm looking for a bookstore. Do you see one?
I'll look for a bookstore.
Perception check, please.
Do it in a large fashion. Do it big. Oh, you're doing it quite big, pretty big.
Oh my god.
With a 21.
All right, yeah, you should. Yeah, have like a +3, 5. That's not that bad.
You spot a little bookshop, actually, that seems to be run by a small gnome of some kind who is in like his own little tent there off to the side. And it doesn't look like anybody's in there at the moment, but there is a pretty decent selection of tomes.
Okay, table talk. Is talk of elder gods like taboo anywhere? Just because they're like
Probably.
kind of unknown? Probably.
Yeah, but you don't know if that would be taboo here.
Yeah, we are in a realm where like
Okay. Is that a bookstore over there,
Great
Jesse?
fire and shit. What the
You
fuck?
you pointed out or whatever.
Yeah, I'll say I spot one over there.
Okay, here's what we can do. I know you're not much for shouting and making a big scene. So what we can do is, while I go, or we can both go, see if there's anything you're interested in, and then afterwards we can find, or we can ask the shopkeeper where the most crowded shop is. Give the shop owner a couple gold to put this on their door or something like that, and then we can get back to the rest of the group.
I feel like bookstore is not the right place for this.
What do you mean? No, we can just ask the guy. Like, he'll send us to a fucking quesadilla hut or something that people go to.
A taco stand? A food
Yeah, dude,
truck?
taco stands are popping. You just put it on the fucking door. People go to that. We can just ask him for like a reference. Like, where do
Sure.
you think the most busy place is this time of day?
That's
All right,
fine.
so we go on over.
Okay. You guys step up, and the gnome looks at you and he says, "Hey,
Hey, I'm Nathaniel. What's your name?
Chance."
Chance. Well,
Good to
hi,
meet you,
Chance. I'm here for a specific kind of tome. You see, I'm a collector. I'm a huge fan about old books, specifically books about elder gods. I find them mystical and magnificent and fascinating. Do you have anything on the subject? Yeah.
He kind of hops around and heads up towards the little bookshelf at the back and starts to climb a small ladder. And he reaches off the shelf, grabbing a tome. And he comes over and slaps it down onto the top of the table there. And I want you guys to roll luck.
All right, Andrew. Are you feeling lucky, or should I do it?
You do, dude. I believe in you.
You sure?
Yes.
All right, keep blow on it.
Not fucking washing around like. Don't gargle the dice.
Dude, I want to fucking kill myself.
Okay.
Wait, he still has a book though. Maybe it's just fucking in Japanese.
He places down the book there, and he says, "This one is a good treatise on the elder gods."
Alright, mind if I take a look here for a second? I might already have it. Very, very large collector here.
He says, "Okay, but don't open it." And he kind of just like turns the book over
Wait.
and pushes it towards you, and you can see that it's a completely black text with nothing but like black leather going around it. It's not a huge tome, but it's not a pocketbook either. And on the front in golden lettering, it says the Liber Ebonus.
Bonus. Is it... Fuck. I took Latin in high school. Whatever.
If
I'll
this
say...
helps, your Latin, it says that.
Biblioteca.
that's Spanish. I will... He said don't open it, right?
Yeah.
Open
I'll
it.
pick it up.
Okay.
I'll flip it around in my hands. I'll say, and I'll just like give it a look, and I'll put it down. And I'll say, just give me a second. I keep my library. I keep my my books very organized, and I can tell with a little spell that I have. And I'll put the book down on the table, put my hands to my head, and like do like a fucking sumo squat, like a fucking weirdo, and I'll cast detect magic. Is anything ping magical in this room?
Yes. In fact, when you turn on that detect magic spell, your senses are assaulted by like magical sources all around you of different schools. And I want you to make an Arcana check, please.
Sure. We're back. Arcana?
Yeah.
20.
Okay. It's almost dizzying, and there's so many magical sources around you, some stationary, others moving, varying strengths, all these different schools and whatnot. Being in the market and having this, like this sixth sense opened up is almost too much, but you're able to sort through the info and focus in on the book in front of you, and you can tell that there is indeed magic that comes from it, and you can tell that there's an abjuration magic that's been placed on the book.
Which school is that? Like what?
Abjuration? It's like
is that it's not like
protection and whatnot.
Protection. Is that like the lock, or not the lock, like the locked door at that keep? Was that abjuration as well? Or was that
yes, I think
okay.
that was part of it. It was abjuration and something else.
All right, I'll stand up and put my hands down. Ooh, I don't think I have. You said Liberi bonus?
He nods. Yeah, that's it.
Is there any thing I should know about it, or can I just open it up and read it? I know some are protected by some, I'll wink at him, some spooky stuff, a little bit of a taboo subject. I'll give him a nudge.
He says, nope, this one's normal. Just, couple of worrisome stories about the last few readers, but nothing out of place.
Ooh,
if you're a collector,
yeah.
I'm sure most of the books come with that.
Of course. Oh, if you don't mind me asking, what happened to the last,
He pauses for a second. Oh yeah, they disappeared.
From here?
Well, it's complicated.
I have all the time in the world to hear about it, if you're willing to share. Were they people you knew personally, or just repeat customers, or?
No. I got this from some scavengers. Said they found it with like a bunch of gear. It was like the people had just left all their stuff.
Where? Did he tell you where this happened? Was it down here in the City of Brass, or just?
No, some plane. That beats me.
Okay.
Those treasure goblins and everything. They get all over the place.
Sure. It happens to the best of us. Let's put that on the table for now. I'm very interested. Is there any other books you might have about other gods? Or anything that is magical that might be interesting?
I have like
Anything
a basics guide for the ones that we know a little bit about. But if you want any
I
other...
would love that as well.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. And he goes over and grabs a small little handbook and puts it next to it. And he says, "I'll sell you the both of them for and I'd like a luck roll, please."
Now, what I roll is the amount of gold, right? 8.
An average price. He says 60 gold.
60. I have 65 gold. We're in, boys.
Very close.
I will say. That is what I'll say. No. So lastly, are there any rare or particularly interesting books that I should know about here?
You mean about the Elder Gods? No, that's it. That's all I
No,
got.
just anything you think is cool. Something you might be like, hey, this guy right here would want a book like this. I'm just curious.
Well,
passing through. Not here very often.
Between you and me,
I
recently got my hands on a manual of Sick Gains.
Sick Gains? Does it have a Z?
And he steps over and pulls out what looks like a small little pamphlet, and he holds it up to you, and you can see it looks like very old parchment, and it has a drawing on the front of a man with rippling physique. And he says, one read of this bad boy, and you'll be the strongest in the land.
Ah, I see. Now, how much would this one go for?
5,000.
5,000 silver. Wow, that is a lot cheaper than I thought it would be.
He does like a nervous laughter, and he says, "Gold."
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Okay. Huh. All right. Well, I have that gold, but I'm gonna have to pass on that for now.
Okay.
So we said 55 for these 2 books here, right?
60.
Oh, 60. Okay. And I'll put 60 down on the table.
Okay. He takes the 60 gold and says, "Alright, well, you have a good day, you two."
Oh, one last thing before I forget about it. We're kind of new here. This is a friend of mine. His name is Aaron Sanchez. And
Hello.
sorry, that was the first name I thought of. So I'll take the books, but I'll grab it in a way so that the handbook, like the user-friendly book, is touching me, and then the spooky book is on top. And I'll put them in my bag so I don't actually touch the book.
Okay.
And so I'll say, so we're kind of new here. What time of day was it? Or we can't really tell, but like,
There's no real time of day.
okay, so I'll say, so where could we go that's really popular around now? We're looking to see, what kind of, not entertainment or, a good.
Are there any
eatery,
fights coming up?
There is one tonight at Brian's Ring. If you, were willing to go check that out, I've heard very good things about the fighter there. I've heard
Let me
he's
roll.
definitely the cutest guy.
He pauses. He says, "Yeah, I check them out every now and then, but it's not really for me."
It's not for it's not for everyone. I'm a bookman myself, if you know what I mean. And so if you had to pick somewhere that a ton of people would be at right now, just so we could go, take a look, maybe peruse, where would you recommend?
I mean, nearby, the slave lots are usually pretty busy, but there's also oh goodness, there's like a main square down on the lower levels.
Main square?
Mm-hmm.
How far would that be from here?
He gives you some directions, and you find out that it's just about over here.
And I'll turn to Aaron. Do we want to go that far, or do we want to stay in this area until our plans? Because I don't know how much distance this is. Like,
I guess maybe
a couple miles.
Stay in the area. I don't know for sure.
All right. What about a little bit? How far was it? So wait, this was the main square.
Mm-hmm.
Where was the slave pits here or pen?
Oh no, they're in the market. And he
so
like
they're
kind of
right by
points
here?
down the road basically. He's like, "Yeah, just over there. You'll see."
All right.
'em."
You want to go? You want to go check out the slaves, Aaron?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Well, Chance, thank you very much for these books. My name
Yeah,
was
no problem.
Nathaniel, by the way, and I plan to be back to see what else you've got. Very interested.
Yeah.
And I'll go outside.
Okay. He gives you guys a wave as you step outside, and meanwhile, you guys are up to some
wait,
shenanigans.
hang on.
Stepping Huh?
As we leave, is his door like? Does he have any windows?
No, it's just like a open tent with one side missing.
So I can like see it from far away.
Oh yeah.
Can I walk like? Can we walk like? If his tent was here per se, or was here, can we walk like a little bit farther away? And can I look back
Sure.
and see if he's like, hey, this sucker just bought this fucking book?
Ah. You get a little bit further into the crowd and turn back. Make a perception check.
$18.
You see him seated at his desk, counting his money.
No snicker, smile, just kind of living life.
Counting his money.
All right.
Another day, another dollar.
He takes out his exact copy of that book again and puts it on his desk.
He puts it right back onto the shelf where it was.
I want to use one of the
Sucker.
identify scrolls on it.
It was
But,
magical because
We can go back to the other guys.
An identify.
Yeah. I don't know if like, because I know it's just a book, right? But like, I don't know table talk. Like, I don't know if that'll do anything. If that'll tell me more about the magic on it.
When you cast identify on the book, you find something interesting. This book is a vessel, and within its pages, the magic to house a soul is present, except this housing is currently filled. The spell finished. There's a specter trapped in the book.
Is there like a release mechanism?
Nope.
Ah, hell yeah, we bought a person.
All right. Well, we can go talk to our friend Miss Lady. Maybe she knows. All right. Very good job, Aaron. I just realized that we have a party member named Aaron, but your name's Aaron, and that's different. I can respect that.
You didn't have to lie about my name.
I mean, you don't talk very often. I'm not sure if you were trying to hide your name. I knew you were I'll get closer to him. You were wanted in one city, right? For stealing something?
In another dimension.
I mean, but people talk, you know? Like, you can never really be sure.
Not that much.
Alright,
no.
I apologize.
I would like the
didn't
two
want
of
to
you,
make an
or
assumption.
sorry, I need a luck roll from either Jesse or Nathaniel.
Andrew,
All right.
do it. Do it in a larger than normal fashion.
Hey,
Maybe
Andrew, can you?
in a big way? Do it. Make some waves.
You don't blow on your own dice, Uchi.
It's kind of a scuffed roll.
Okay, thank you very much. Meanwhile, the two of you have been wandering through the city and finally get towards the portals there. It's about at this point, when you're curving around on the street, that you see where the terrace kind of goes down and, the road turns into like a much more sloped thing. And on that lower level, you see a massive circular platform with like a huge unholy cross put on it. And what looks like dozens of portals to other strange dimensions with like weird things kind of coming in and out. It's a very busy area.
Back and forth. We'll be screaming. I'll start.
Ba-ba-da-ba! The beast has arrived, hailing from another plane. He has come to play. Do not sleep, ye creeps, for it is Apex errand. He, the destroyer, in Brian's ring tonight. A slaughter fest of 10 slaves, 10 opponents. He shall rip them bone and flesh.
I guess this whole time I'm like flexing. I wish I had something to break. Is there something just random on the floor?
Break a BP.
Is there like a dog or something?
Hit him with just a scream. Hit him with a big scream and shout.
Okay, now hold on. I can't.
Why
people
was your
sleeping.
first reaction animal abuse?
Is there anything I can break, like a small dog?
Like a karate board or a cat.
like a sign, like a stop sign. No, I need the smallest, cutest dog to just fucking destroy.
I didn't even say that. This is a demon dog.
Yeah, do you have any pets, Kami?
Oh, Christ.
I need to call someone, I'm pretty sure. It really tells, D&D really tells you a lot about a person.
Did you imagine
BP?
like dogs here are like zerglings?
I would... Little baby Hyperx beast. BP, that was pretty good. I would like you to go ahead and roll for me a performance roll and do so with advantage.
Oh hell yeah!
You guys have premeditated this. You got Aaron flexing in the background.
It's an 8 or a 12.
Okay. Now you guys are doing this as you're walking through, and it doesn't attract a ton of attention, but by the time you get to that portal area and you're saying this, you do get some. And it looks like there's a few different travelers who have paused for a moment and are actually standing around as you guys give this, this spiel, right? And they're listening to you. And you see it's actually a human who steps up, and he's got like, leather armor on and like a big backpack and whatnot, and what looks like a walking stick. And he comes up to the two of you guys and he goes, "Hey, you're fighting tonight?" And he points at you, Aaron.
Tonight.
How tall is he?
He looks like he's, like 5'10".
Okay, so I'm taller than him. All right. So yeah, I'll point. I'm like, yeah, that's right, little man.
He looks over at you, BP. He's like, 1 on 10?
1 on 10. Are you a man interested in brutal fighting and massacre?
Are you selling tickets?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
There's a fly in the ointment.
Some steam putts away BP's head.
Chugga chugga chugga.
I'll look at him and be like, no. Do we look like ticket salesmen to you?
It's like, alright,
Do we
okay.
want
And he
to-
just turns around and walks away.
Oh, shit.
Oh fuck.
In person at Brian's ring tonight, 2.5 hours.
You see a pair of goblins nearby and they're like, "Where's Brian's ring?"
There.
Can I like
14 paces west from
Make an
the...
intelligence roll
I can't remember the
to try and give him directions. Uh-oh.
Come on. Come on.
The two goblins nod and they head off excited to go and see this fight.
Come on.
Now you guys try and hype it up, see what you can get going. And meanwhile, the two of you over here in the market... Oh, sorry, one more thing. I need a luck roll from either Aaron or BP.
I'll roll it a yes.
Roll in a large fashion. Do it big.
Oh! Sorry,
It
I
was
excited.
big and then it was small.
You shrunk me, Uti. With your screen.
Oh.
While you guys are doing this, I need perception checks from the both of you.
Oh fuck, I bet one of the people saw us.
Alright. I'm
20?
pretty sure my thing is... yeah, it's an 11.
BP, through the crowds of people moving around, including the little line of the ones that are, the semicircle that's listening to you guys, you see an interesting figure. There have been people who stop to look at you and whatnot, but you see one that looks at you with like a discerning maliciousness. And you spy a red-skinned demon in a suit with a top hat who looks over at you, and then he points in your direction, and you see what looks like a small mob behind him that's beginning to move towards you. And it looks like a bunch of armed demons.
Do I recognize this man from the boat ride?
Do you recognize him? No, I would say that you're not familiar with this guy.
Boat ride.
There was a figure staring at me in the ride as we left the boat from whatever, from Indenbar, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Aaron doesn't see this, so I guess I'm just flexing.
As like they're just headed towards me.
Yeah, it looks like there's a group of people. These demons look like they're like winged creatures that are kind of just moving through the crowd towards you.
How many of them?
I'd say you see maybe like half a dozen, not including the one in the top hat.
No one wearing a top hat is a good person.
So only 6?
Yes.
How beefy they look.
They look like sort of, they're like tall, lanky demons, maybe 6 or 7 feet with like big wings and like spears in hand.
Like those Dark Souls, like, fuckers and hanging out in Orlando?
Sure,
Fuck,
yeah, and they have what looks like iron collars on with like chain links hanging off.
Shit, I need to pull up Xanthars really quick. I need to pull up something.
I'm reading my book. Not the spooky book. Well, I guess they're both kind of spooky, right? You know, a little tentacle action, winky face.
I'm gonna like lean into Aaron. How far away are they?
Right now, they're maybe like 80
5
or 100 feet away.
Aaron, we got company coming. See those demons? They're after us. You wanna make a spectacle?
When you mention this to Aaron, and Aaron, you look over there, you see the group, and then when they make eye contact with you, they just start pushing people out of the way, moving faster towards you.
I'm gonna put my hand on BP's shoulder and say to him, I'll say closely to him, and like kind of like, not doing a tough guy voice. Oh, this looks perfect.
Ready for some rep?
Yeah.
I'll step forward.
Ah, some challengers. You think you can defeat the mighty Aaron and his bodyguard?
Challengers, more like victims. And I'll just like walk forward.
I'll shove the poster into my chest and pull out my pistol.
Okay.
So, Jesse, how you liking the City of Brass?
When one enters 60 feet, can I do something
Sure.
before the action starts? I just want to hunter sense them.
Okay. Give me a second.
It just sucks, because to be honest, I can't do a roar or like a yell because of the time. and also I've been practicing for the longest time, and it just ain't happening. Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Tell me you don't scream by yourself.
I scream on
my
mic with lots of
my
people
job.
all the time.
My job is
I
to
just scream in
drive
my car
around
often.
for 8 hours straight, and I have nothing to do but listen to podcasts and music.
Your job is to what? Drive?
Yeah, I deliver stuff for like 8 hours straight.
Uh,
So it's just me in the car and just open road. So I practice voices and shit.
is it your car?
It's a company car.
So BP, you are using the thing that tells you like the resistances and stuff like that.
For word, choose one creature you can see within 60 feet of you. You immediately learn whether the creature has any damage immunities, resistances, or vulnerabilities, and what they are.
Look out for the daemons, Professor.
Uh,
Any Devilman Crybaby watchers?
Hell yeah, dude.
Look out
these
for-
are
The heavy dubstep playing.
these are blood demons, and they are resistant to. They're resistant to all attacks except for radiant, and they are immune to cold, lightning, poison, as well as having immunity to being grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, restrained, etc.
Wait, they can't be prone?
Yeah.
Wish I couldn't be prone. That'd be sick. Just like in real life.
I'll relay information to Aaron.
Can't grapple them. Go for
Sorry.
faces. Break.
Okay.
As you see these people making their way through the crowd, one of them kind of pushes another person out of the way, and they step up, and one of them points over towards you, and you hear a broken word of common as one of them just says, "Die." And I need everyone to roll initiative. Well, not Jesse and Nathaniel.
How far are we from them?
Oh, you're on the other side of town, dude. There's no way for you to help unless you have a teleport to
Sick.
BP's
Uchi,
spell.
you fucked me. You
Good luck,
fucked
boys.
me.
How could I have known that? And I roll with advantage.
You didn't need to fuck.
Alright. Let's take that off of there. So we got BP and... Okay, so BP, you're first.
I'll not Hunter's Mark, but Slayer's Prey.
Okay,
Slayer's Prey, the one that pointed at me, or
sure.
pointed at us. Going for just a regular shot.
Okay.
20 to hit.
Okay. That definitely hits.
While we're here, going for the second shot on him.
Oh!
Natty!
Ooh.
Alright, so we'll do the normal hit first. Holy sh! Okay. 11 damage.
Okay.
And the crit would be...
Oh?
Your D's numbers. 17, 20 damage.
You put 2 shots into this demon, and it staggers for a second, and then lets out a shrill cry. And, are you doing anything else?
That's all. Yep, that's all.
The people scatter, and as they do, the creatures suddenly take flight, and their wings beat, and they launch upon you all.
Oh shit.
Kia. One is on top of Aaron.
And I have some attacks coming out. Quite a few. Let's see. Okay. Aaron, you get 3, and BP, you're getting 6. And BP, you're also getting 6.
Shit,
Aaron,
they
what's your
attack twice.
AC?
19.
Okay, 2 misses. 2 misses. Wow, you're getting lucky. And 1 hit. Aaron, one of them grabs a hold of you, and with his spear thrusts it into your chest here, and you take 12 points of damage.
Oh, that's actually pretty. That's a lot.
I think we might
BP, what's your AC?
15.
15. That's 1 hit. Another hit. And another hit. BP, you take...
Could I get individual numbers?
Well, fuck. You take 31 damage.
Okay, from the top, I'll just feel no pain.
Yes, that's fine with me.
12 damage.
Okay, so you
31,
can reduce that
2.
by 12. These things surround you and start attacking, and you see what looks like the man in the top hat approaching, but he walks slowly through the crowd, like he's already got you. And after that, Aaron, it's your turn.
Where's the man in the top hat?
He is... We'll use one of these tokens just so we can kind of remember. He is, like, probably way back here.
God damn it.
Good luck, boys.
Well, I can't knock them prone.
Talking, we can talk on each other's turns, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Leading in.
You sure you want to stay in this fight?
Not really, but I kind of have an idea. I don't
What
really
is
plan
it?
on knocking him prone. Just gonna use one guy and beat the shit out of the other guy with him.
Can't really grapple him.
I can?
I'd say that's all you
Yeah,
can say at
grapple.
this point.
Okay.
I
I'm
I
just
did
gonna
tell you
punch
their
You told me it
information.
can't be prone.
No, all the information I
Yeah,
told you.
you know they can't be grappled as well.
Oh. Wait, I'm just gonna punch this guy right in front of me.
Oh, okay. You hit him. Is it this guy here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you kill that one Uchi or no?
Nope.
No, it's still alive.
How much damage did you do?
30.
31.
It's this guy right here that's wounded.
Oh, yikes.
Oh. Did 30 damage? Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Does the top hat? I guess it's not my turn.
He's just walking over, sauntering over.
Is this him here?
Yeah.
Well, that was my one attack. And it dealt a total of 8 damage.
Okay. You punch one of them.
I remember you were going over resistance immunities, just because I don't remember hearing this part. My attacks are magical. Just you know.
Ah, okay. That helps. You do full damage then.
Alright, cool. Alright, just making sure.
What else do you want to do?
Man, I don't want to leave P. You know what? Alright, I got a plan. Okay. I am going to spend 1 key point as a bonus action and disengage.
Okay.
And I am going. Okay, so how does jumping work in D&D? Like,
It's
does
based
that-
off strength. How high do you want to jump? What do you want to do?
I want to leap all the way to. I want to leap as far as possible towards that guy.
Okay, I'd say given your strength and everything, you can probably jump like 2 tiles, but if you're moving, it does count for your movement.
Okay.
You don't get to do your movement and then jump to extend it. It counts as
Does-
part of your movement.
is I want to use Step of the Wind, which lets me spend 1 key point to take the disengage or dash action as a bonus action, and my jump distance is doubled for the turn.
Yeah, so your jump would then be, I would guess, about 3 or 4 tiles, but you won't be getting that as like additional movement, just as flair, I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it might matter if you were actually closing the gap between, like, jumping from one building to the next or something, but in this case it would just be, like, jumping from flat ground to flat ground.
So I'm just considering if I want to. Yeah, whatever.
What's your exit plan, Ushi?
Dip scene.
You can just dip?
I have a dip scene spell.
What you got, dog?
So 5,
Dip scene.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Oh shit.
35, 70. Okay.
35, 40, 45.
I'm
Alright.
seeing our plan right now.
And can't fucking close the distance more. Yeah, it's yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay. Roll initiative, boys. I got
Well.
a good one. Yeah, boy.
So, I went-
Where are you, BP? Oh, no.
Yep.
Alright.
Looking like a
This one here just takes off and disengages, flies to about here. And these two turn around and fly next to you again there, Aaron. The top hat guy saunters up a little bit here. And he turns and looks towards you, Aaron, and he speaks in common, and he says, "Oh yeah, come to me. This'll be easy." And he holds out his hand, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Devil man trying to play tricks on my brain.
That's exactly what's happening.
Wait. Like, is he trying to charm me?
No.
Or
The half-elf stuff would not apply to this one.
Fuck. Alright.
He's trying to turn you gay.
Your Penor's getting
with his
smaller.
mind.
Get away from me, gay thoughts.
Whoosh.
Alright,
You
that's
can't
a,
run from gay thoughts.
That's
They
a 12.
always get you.
A 12.
Oh.
Ah. As you go running forward, you suddenly freeze in place as a magic energy causes all of your limbs to just seize up, and you can't move. You can't will yourself to act. You become like a statue. And the man at the top hat there, he cackles to himself, his sharp demonic teeth flaring for a second. He says, take him away. And then at that, you're grappled by these guys here, and they fly off with you. And he continues sauntering over. Meanwhile, BP, you're attacked a few times. What was your AC again?
15.
Okay. 1 hit. 2 hits. Ooh! 3 hits and a crit.
Yep.
You take... 7... 13... 16, 17, 18... Okay. 23, 25 plus... Take 37 damage. Are you conscious?
That was the number.
Oh, 37?
Was the number.
Okay. With the last little bit there, you're slashed, and you tumble down and black out. As for you, Aaron, you're being carried off here. And, let's see. Your turn comes about. Make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
I can break these cups!
Oh no, you
What
can't.
roll is this?
That was a prophetic roll.
One of the
And
demons looks at you and says, "You can't break those cuffs."
Sir, you cannot break these cuffs.
That roll was prophetic. Holy shit.
Make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, I think I'm actually okay. I'm not good at that. All right. Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay.
The 19.
One of the demons here pulls out a dagger, and you can see what looks like a strange, oily liquid that drips from its tip. And then he stabs you with it, and the wound is far more painful than it should be. You take an initial 7 damage, but then feel a poison working through you, and you cannot move as you have failed your. Let's see here. Your roll to break the cuffs. BP, make a death saving throw, please.
It's at advantage.
Oh,
Oh, that's true.
they're just going for murder.
Okay. 1
19.
pass. Roll initiative, please. I didn't get as good as last time.
Fuck, man. It's about to hit 20.
Are you first
just
again,
want-
BP?
This would be the moment to like just break out and just fucking suplex this demon into oblivion.
Okay, you got another pass. The creatures are next. And, let's see here. Aaron, you are flown further and further away. Off into the distance. And
It's like
BP...
the end of Yoshi's Island.
Let's see here. Okay, so we're going to leave this as it is for right now. And... Aaron, it's your turn. What do you want to do? Oh, or sorry, make a wisdom saving throw for me, please. Actually,
Okay.
wait a sec. Sorry. Having been flown far away enough, it seems like the magic fades, and you actually have your turn, and you feel like you can move again. What do you want to do? You're being grappled by the two of them, and they're flying with you. You're currently like a few hundred feet off the ground.
Let's see here. I'm going to try to punch the shit out of one of the demons that's okay, wait, how are they holding me? Like arm in arm?
One of them's holding onto your left arm, and one's holding the right.
Okay. I'm gonna try to get one off of my right arm.
Okay, so make athletics or acrobatics check, please.
Athletics.
Oh, I didn't roll very good. You might actually get out here.
That is 18.
You free your right arm, and with only one of them carrying you, you actually start to kind of fly a little bit lower. Do
Alright.
you have anything else?
That's my action, right?
Yep.
Okay. Bonus action. I'm going to spend 1 key point, so I'm down to 4 now, to dodge for the turn.
Okay. Let's see. Roll initiative, folks. Okay. Let's see. 7.
What was that? Sorry.
Okay. Your first BP. Your last death save, probably.
Wake up, Uchi!
Okay. You pass.
Stable.
And... Aaron, your turn.
Alright. I'm going to... I want to attempt to grapple the guy that's on me.
You already know you can't grapple him.
Oh yeah, shit. Thank you for reminding me. Sorry. Shit. I guess I'm just gonna. Huh. How do I get myself down to the ground not as fast as possible?
Something, something, something. Mithril of slow.
Oh my god, that'd be hilarious. You guys hadn't sold that shit.
I'm. Okay, wait. So, we're definitely lower than last turn.
A little bit. Yeah, you're like probably about 250 feet off the ground.
You said 100 last time.
No, I said a couple hundred.
Jesus. Oh,
What are you at now?
250.
Jeez.
Pancake Aaron incoming.
I legit don't know how to fuck to get.
Sure. We have a moment for you to think about something. Do what you gotta do.
Alright.
I wonder if this is the end of BP.
I wonder if this is the end of Aaron's. I don't see any. Alright, what's below me? Like, can I even see like what's below me?
Below you, it looks like a bunch of like residential houses, like adobe buildings.
Damn it. No water.
Don't you think maybe let yourself get carried to wherever they're taking you instead of just trying to pancake yourself?
But like, I'm going by myself. I mean, I'm gonna be surrounded by a bunch of demons that, you know.
That is better than instantly killing yourself. Okay, so I can't grapple him, but he can grapple me.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay,
You
where's
can
the
try and
other...
grapple him if you want, but
Where's
that
the
will
other
consume,
demon?
you know, your action and all.
Wait, where's the other demon at? Is it
He's
just
flying
behind?
like 10 feet away. It looks like he's about to try and come back in and grab at you, but it's not his turn yet.
Okay, so I just have a question, and this will solve what I'm about to do. When I punched at them before, like or when I saw BP shoot them, was it just like, since they're blood demons, quote unquote, was it just liquid, or like what happened when he shot at them?
They bled, but it didn't look like they felt much pain.
Okay, so they're solid enough to be kind of tangible.
To be shot, yeah, at least. He's strong enough to carry me. He's not slow. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna ready my action. If the other guy tries to come for me again, I'm just gonna ready to punch him away again. Try and push him.
Yeah, the other demon. Is this demon trying to hold me, like kind of coming down to the ground?
Right now it seems like he's just trying to fly with you, and he's struggling to do so.
Okay, yeah. Then yeah, I'm gonna make sure the other demon like can't get a grip on me. So like
Sure.
we're slowly descending.
Make a Constitution saving throw for me at the end of your turn here.
Fuck. Okay, that's a young 12.
Okay. You continue fighting off this poison here, and the other one comes in to grab at you. Make an athletics check, please. No, I didn't get a great one.
That is 24.
You successfully push him away, and as you do so, he loses his ability to grab onto you as you kind of jostle him, and he has to correct and fly for a second there. The other one just continues holding you and trying to flap as hard as he can, but you're losing altitude, and you get down to like 220 feet now. Behind you, the portal where BP is like far off in the distance.
Oh.
And let's see here. Everybody roll initiative. BP, you can just pass because you are now in the clutches of these things.
This is where you let me roll for a nat 20 to get up, yeah?
Nope.
Shit.
It's worth a shot.
Oh, I got a 9 too. So, okay.
No,
You go first here, Aaron. What do you want to do?
Okay. So this guy's losing his grip. Okay, is he about to, like, judging from it, is he about to drop me?
No, it
Or
looks
it-
like he's just flying lower and lower, like he can't keep you in the air.
Okay, I'm gonna just keep the same strat. I'm gonna keep readying to push the other guy away.
Sure. Constitution roll. Con save. Uh-oh.
It's a 9.
Okay. It's at that point that the poison begins to take effect, and your vision starts to get, like, dizzy and duplicitous, and you see, like, multiple versions of the same thing. Buildings look like they have, like a fade to them, kind of, and you're having a hard time concentrating. And when this demon comes in on his turn to grab you, you can make your athletics check again, but do so at disadvantage. Well, he didn't roll very well.
Oh! Oh, fuck.
Wasted 20,
Alright.
perhaps, unless you get 2 of them. Uh-oh.
That's 5 plus 12. That's 17.
You actually managed to bat him away. And though the poison's taking effect, you can tell that you've, like, managed to swat the thing. Roll initiative again.
Guessing, because from the dissension, we're like at 200 now.
Yeah, a little bit lower than that. Sorry. I think I rolled 13. I just derped out. Oh, you got a 1?
Yeah, that one, yeah.
Okay. The creature tries to grapple you here. You can make an athletics or acrobatics roll to contest, but do so at disadvantage.
11 plus 12.
Okay. Take the 2 dice, so when you roll advantage, you have 2. You
Oh, my
managed to
bad.
actually...
I do actually have 2 dice.
Oh, nice. You managed to actually swat this guy away as he comes in again, and it becomes your turn. You're like 150 feet off of the ground now.
Yeah, I don't think that's good enough yet. Okay.
Make a perception check for me with disadvantage, please.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Oh. You see there's a building coming up in a couple of seconds of flying here that if you were to manage to get yourself out of this creature's grip, it's actually like tall enough that you might be able to survive the fall because the building is like 60 or 80 feet tall.
I'm doing it.
Okay.
Through his perception, does he see what's happening to my body?
No. He can barely kind of keep control of everything happening around him. I would like you to make athletics or acrobatics to break out. You do so at disadvantage.
Come on,
The
Aaron,
number to
baby.
beat is a 10. So, oh,
It's
okay. You can barely see, and like your world is starting to kind of fall apart here, but you managed to just use enough raw strength to yank your arm from the claws of this demon, and you hear like a shrill cry as you slip from its claws, and it screams at you in anger, and you go tumbling down, and you take a little bit of damage. Now, you can reduce your fall damage, am I correct?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. You smash into the top of the ceiling, and as you do, I want you to roll luck, please.
Got an 8.
The upper level of the ceiling and all of its mud brick caves in as you smash into it, and you smash down through the ceiling into, like, the top room. And roll luck, please.
Jesus, do I keep going?
Oh, reroll that. That wasn't a roll.
Oh, my bad.
There you go.
Got a 12.
Okay. You smash down onto the next floor there, and the floor actually holds here. And when you do, go ahead and roll your fall damage reduction, please.
Oh, it's a flat number.
Oh, it's a flat number? Okay. The damage is 47.
Okay, I take 17 damage.
Okay. Are you conscious?
With 3 health.
Make a Constitution saving throw, please, as you hit the ground.
About to not be conscious.
Oh my god.
Wow.
You're still awake.
21.
You see what looks like some sort of fiery demonic creature there that's like standing in the room, and he looks over at you and he just like says something in like a language you don't understand. What do you want to do? You're like laying on the ground. And you've just busted in through his ceiling.
What's he look like, I guess? Like,
picture like a humanoid wreathed in flames.
So Miguel thinks he might be a fire genasti. But I'm just gonna. I don't think Aaron's ever seen one of those. So
No.
I'm just gonna raise my hand and be like, "Oh, it's alright. I'm really hurt. I could use some help."
Okay. And with that, you black out.
Damn.
Now, meanwhile, you guys have just bought a book in the market and done some identification and stuff. What do you guys want to do? You were gonna go and promote the fight,
Yeah.
right?
So we're going to the slave pens.
Okay, you guys make your way over towards the slave pens there, and
Roll really well to promote the fight. Roll really well.
And when you guys get over there, you can see these little makeshift stages, some more luxurious than others, where there's all sorts of people who are being put up for auction. Some of them are clearly like, beasts of burden. You'll see other things like elementals that are being sold, as well as just like human rabble, like in huge chain links and whatnot. And you can see that this is probably one of the busiest parts of the market. There's huge crowds of people all over the place, and the sales look like they go kind of in auctions, which must be like the reason for such like a large congregation.
Okay. You want to just find like a pillar, like in the middle, and just put it on it?
Yeah, or just a busy place.
Yeah,
where
we can
people
just do
walk
that.
by often.
Yeah. Do you want to take care of that? I'm gonna thumb through this book real quick,
Sure.
and I'm gonna. Well, I'll do it later.
You're gonna what? Sorry?
I was gonna just thumb through the handbook, see if it says anything about, like, see if there's anything I can learn.
Sure. You start flipping through the pages, and when you do, I need for you an insight roll, please. As for you, Jesse, you go over to a pillar nearby and stick your poster to it. That should help.
Yeah.
Would you insight?
Yes.
12.
Okay. When you open up the book, you get the feeling that this thing has not been read in some time. And the pages stick to one another in a way like you're probably the first person thumbing through it in a little while. You go through its pages and just kind of see a couple things. You see some diagrams and some writing and stuff. And sure enough, it looks like there's going to be some good info on the Elder Gods in here.
Okay. I'll take it and put it back in my bag,
Okay.
and walk towards Jesse.
You guys meet near the post there. There's all sorts of
Sorry,
screaming in the
I'm blowing my
area.
nose
Going
real quick.
once, twice.
So we should probably go see how the other two did, huh?
Yeah, if we know where to go, do you know where they are? I guess we just.
They
go
said they
back
were.
that
Where'd
way.
they say they were going?
They were just running around screaming about the fight, right?
Man, I guess we can just like take a lap around, see if we see
Oh, we screaming, all right.
It's like, head towards the ring. Maybe we find them around there or something along those lines.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys didn't designate a place to meet back up, but, the ring would be a logical conclusion. So you guys kind of...
So we'll head to there.
You go back from the market and make your way down to the ring. And you guys eventually get there, but you don't see your friends there. They're not around.
Does BP do stuff like this often? Just kind of disappear? Or...
No. Never. Like, ever.
Is this cause for concern?
Something must have happened.
I don't know what we can do other than just hope for the best. I don't really have anything to help find them.
Yeah, I have no way to find him as well, so I don't really know what I could possibly do.
Maybe
Wait
we
around,
just...
maybe we find Aaron?
I mean, we can go ask someone. Maybe they've seen them. Let's go back to the market area.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
You guys walk back and head to the spot that you were at again. And along the way, keep your eyes peeled, but you don't see your friends. They're not around.
How far is Miss Lady's shop from where we are right now?
You could walk there in 2 minutes.
Alright.
Do you want to
do you want to keep looking, or do you want to get this book with a soul in it?
We may as well go get the book looked at. Let's go.
Alright, let's go.
Okay.
So we can go to Miss Lady.
You step into the shop there, and she looks over, and she goes, "Ah, you two again."
Hi there. I wrote her name down. Gonna use it. Nyasia? Whatever that is.
She smiles and says, "It's good to see you two again."
Hello, I recently came upon something, and I don't know if this is a normal kind of thing, but I was trying to research a little bit into elder gods, because I believe I might have a connection to one of them, and I found this book that may have a soul trapped inside of it. Is that something you're familiar with?
A tantalizing mystery. What is it that you want?
I was just wondering if you've ever come across something similar.
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Weapons, clothing, anything can have a soul trapped into it if the magic is strong enough. I sold a chest that had an elderly man's soul stuck in it. Awful thing.
Cool. How do you typically release said souls from there?
You can dispel the magic sometimes, but if it's old and powerful enough, there's really no helping it.
Would you mind taking a look at this, then?
Sure.
And I'll pull the book out.
Place it on the table, would you?
Sure, I'll do it.
She goes through a familiar ritual, one that you've seen before, and then she turns to you and says, there is something or someone in there. But if you are to dispel it, and I'm not sure that would work, there's no guaranteeing that what's in there will be preserved or not.
Is there any way to learn about what is in there? Or is it just kind of roll the die?
It seems it's rather well trapped in there. I can't glean any identity from it.
Is there someone who might be able to?
Perhaps, but I'm quite good at what I do.
Okay. Can I insight check her?
Sure.
Oh wait, this lady's impossible to read. Unless? Nope. 11.
You're not sure if she's telling the truth or not.
Okay, well, thank you so much for your help. Just out of curiosity, have you seen that little robot and the big burly guy that we were here with earlier? I don't know how time works. Did you happen to see them around? We can't seem to find them.
She shakes her head.
Up a meeting place.
No, I've been here most of the day. Haven't seen them.
Okay. Well, Big fight at Brian's Ring later. You should come by. Should be pretty good.
Thank you for your time, and I'll step out with the book.
Okay. You step outside into the market here with Jesse.
All right. Well, I guess we just wait for him, or do you want to keep walking around and see if we see him in the meantime?
I mean, I guess we just walk around. I don't really know what else I can do.
All right. Well, let's go for a walk.
You guys go meandering around the market. Meanwhile, Aaron, you awake in a pile of cushions laying on the ground. Your head is throbbing and your chest burns like hellfire.
Like literal hellfire because I saw a fire demon, or like it's just a headache?
It burns like hellfire. It's terrible. Like the pain in your chest where you were stabbed is like horrible. It's like an open wound and somebody's just pouring Jack Daniels on it.
Damn. So yeah, I'm gonna like gas and I guess look around me really quick.
Sure. The room that you're in appears to be empty, apart from some random furniture and some little baubles hanging from like a little mantelpiece and whatnot. There's a window over there. But when you let out the gasp, you hear footsteps from a door nearby.
I'm gonna try to get up. I guess grasping at my chest with my left hand.
Sure. Make a Constitution saving throw.
That's a 12.
Okay. You're feeling good enough that you can like kind of right yourself and sit up, but you try to stand and move your legs and you're unable to, and they feel almost like semi-numb. The door opens and you see this fiery creature come out, and you remember having seen it right before you blacked out, and it walks over towards you and then kind of like leans down, and it speaks to you, and the voice sounds like it's coming out of like a furnace, right? You can hear like the flames fanning with it, and it says, "Are you okay?"
I feel like complete shit, to be honest, but I appreciate it.
What happened? You ruined my ceiling.
Oh, is this your house? I'm sorry.
You better have a lot of gold back home, Knife Ears.
Oh, this Dragon Age racism, okay.
That's racist.
Yeah, I actually do have a lot of gold back home, but
Good.
I
patched you up. It's gonna take a while though before you can walk again.
But wait, there were these demons and they like stabbed me with some like I don't really know how to describe it.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I had some healing medicine laying around and did what I could.
Alright, well, I appreciate it. Did you see anything else flying over?
I don't think they wanted to mess with me. Turned around, I looked at him through the hole in the ceiling.
So, I can't really, like, walk right now. Any idea how long until I can?
Depends on how strong you are. Don't know if you'll be able to today. Maybe if you try, but don't want to strain yourself. You might as well rest here. You're lucky they didn't take you away. Probably just some slave traders or something.
I think it was more than that. I don't know. Seemed like they had like something against me and my buddy. Oh wait, I need to get out of here.
He looks at you and he says, "What? You can't move."
I need to try.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
That's a 14.
Okay. You manage to get up to your feet. And while you do, he says, "Whoa, whoa, whoa there.
I have to leave. Like, I don't remember what happened exactly. I just remember being snatched up, and then I remember seeing like BP back there. Oh, BP.
The fiery face gives little emotion, but he says, "You're not gonna leave till you pay for the damages."
Well, I mean, I don't have the gold on me right now. Don't I have to leave back where I'm from to go get it?
That's a good point. What's your name?
My name's Aaron.
He casts a spell on you. You watch as he kind of holds out his hand and he brands something into your arm, and you take another 2 damage, putting you at like 1 HP. And you can see a magical sigil put into the side of your arm here. And he says, "Get out of here. I'll collect my payment one way or another,
What'd you just do to me?
so I can find you."
Alright.
You got 3 days. That's as long as I'm willing to put up with not having a roof.
How much was the damage?
He says, "I don't know. I'm gonna have to talk to some people. Don't you have somewhere you need to be?"
Oh, I'm sorry. And yeah, I'll try to run out.
Okay. You run out the door, down some stairs, and soon you're on the streets outside. You're in a neighborhood that you don't recognize, apart from the tall building behind you that you remember jumping onto.
This might sound dumb, but is the atmosphere still the same as the fire plane? Like, am I still in the fire plane?
Yeah, it's hot.
Alright, cool. Fuck. Can I, like, try to, like, judge from where I dropped, like, to walk back in that direction? Like, from where we flew to?
Sure. You go running back through the street there, hobbling mostly. Some strange imp creature yells out at you from an alley nearby and says, "You look fucked up!"
Fuck!
And you keep going and keep going, and eventually get back to that portal area. And when you do, you see no evidence of the creatures, and BP is gone.
Do I recognize any of the... people come and go all the time, but do I recognize any people that were there earlier?
Oh, make a perception roll.
That was not good.
There you go.
Yes! Alright, that's a 19.
Roll luck.
What's the saying? All publicity is good publicity.
Yes!
Oh my gosh.
Press is good press.
Well, people watched us get our asses kicked, but
You see a pair of goblins that were watching you before, ones that had asked about the fight enthusiastically, and it looks like they're talking with each other, almost like they're haggling or negotiating something, and they look over as you approach, just a ragged mess, all bloody and burned and everything. You know, bruised on 90% of your body.
Hey!
One of them looks over. Whoa!
Did you see everything that happened here?
Yeah, you're alive? I saw them take off with you. Those red
takes a lot
demon
more
things? Man, it was horrible.
Yeah. Did you see the robot guy that was with me?
Yeah, they took him too.
Where?
One of them pauses and looks around, and you see that he kind of points off into one of the portals nearby, and he says, "Took him right through there."
Is there like a portal guide or something?
You can
Like
see that there's writing above it, but you can't actually tell what it says.
What's that? What's it say?
Oh, that one? And he tells you that goes to... Roll luck roll, please.
It goes to the Underdark. We're going back. At 13, better than a 1 that I was about to be. Alright, 13.
he tells you that that goes off to... Give me a second. Where is it here? It's not what I'm looking for.
You know, think about it. It must be really hard to torture a robot.
Well, I still feel pain.
Oh, I thought your whole thing was feel no pain.
Well, I can feel no pain once.
Oh.
What?
And then I feel
Still
all
feel
the pain.
Good thing is they can't waterboard me. I don't need to breathe.
I will save Uchi.
They can't poison me. Can't waterboard me. They can't starve me.
They
Oh,
can't do a lot of tactics that they did to me on you.
Yeah,
so I
but
think
they
they'll
can,
just murder you.
yeah, they can brand me and shit. You know what I mean?
He says, that one, it says, goes to... Oh, those are the anomalous portals. Yeah.
The what?
You know, like the smaller planes. It'll lead off to one of those.
Can you say that again?
Anomalous?
Anomalous.
Jeez, you're fucked up.
Yeah, obviously. Hey, did you see anything else? Like, do you know anything about those demons or that fucking top-hatted bastard?
One of them shakes his head and he goes, But I bet they were working for him. Seemed to order him around. Told him to just pick up your friend and then they just went right through there. Got out of there real quick. Even the Ifrit came over to see what was going on and, he was already gone.
Alright, thanks. And don't look for the match. There's not going to be one.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna, I guess, fucking hobble my way to the ring.
Okay.
To Brian's, because I feel like, even though we never discussed a meeting point, I feel like that might be a good one.
Sure. The two of you are off in the market looking around, and the more and more you look, you can't find them.
I guess we should just head back to the ring then. I don't know how long it's been, but the fight should be starting soon, right?
Yeah, I suppose.
It's getting closer to the time, and the two of you head back. Maybe those two are just promoting really, really hard. And at some point, while you're standing around the ring, Aaron crawls around, and he is just, like, his eyes all swollen up, one of his arms looks like it might be busted. He is a wreck, like, barely hanging on to life. There's even some sort of, like, demonic mark on his arm and stuff. Like, he's messed up.
Aaron?
Look, we need to get the fuck out of here and go through this portal and save BP.
Where's BP?
He got taken through a portal.
What happened to you?
We got, like, we were out promoting, and then this top-hatted demon just pointed at me, and they came for us.
Did you recognize him?
No, wait, do I recognize him?
No.
No.
So he just said, go fuck these guys up, and you went and got fucked up? Did you do anything, or was it just completely random?
We literally were promoting, and we weren't even talking shit. We were just promoting about the match, and then they appeared. They pointed at us, and me and BP thought we can take them, and then they kicked the shit out of us. They took me away, and I fell into a fucking house, kind of broke some ceilings. I owe a guy some money. I'm here. I'm gonna cough out some blood.
Sure, just like a huge, like, just onto the ground.
Okay, lead the way.
Alright, can I use, like, you guys have, like, a stick or something I can use to balance myself?
No? I don't think so.
Alright,
I mean, just fucking, we gotta book it.
Alright, I'm gonna book it as fast as possible.
Okay. You're not exactly fast, but you go hobbling off and make your way eventually back towards the portals.
Look at him and hand him a sword and say, "Here, use this."
Yeah, I guess I use it as a walking stick.
Okay. When you guys get there, you can see the portal in question. And what's more is you see something else. Nathaniel, through your eyes, you see what looks like a portal laid next to the portal that Aaron points out. And it's a small one, like a slim little doorway that's put right beside the thing. Like basically where the post is, so that you'd kind of have to walk through the post like an idiot in order to use it.
Alright, well, this is questionable. There's a portal here that is a little bit different from the rest. And I think this is where we need to go.
Are you sure?
Aaron, when he says that, you're looking over at those portals, and they all have like these huge rings around them and everything. Though the colors inside of them are different, the portals all look the same. You're not sure what the hell Nathaniel's talking about.
You guys remember how we got here?
Yeah, I get what you're
Same exact thing.
I get what you're saying, but the goblin said that the guys, like, the demons carried BP through this portal.
I mean, I don't think they can see this other portal. And if it was this portal exactly, then there's a pretty decent chance they went through this secret one right next to it. Jesse, what do you think?
We just have. If we know for sure which portal they went through, then we just go through that one. But I don't know.
But
really.
there's no way this goblin could have seen this other portal.
But alright, but hear me out. Last time we went through a portal that you only saw, we couldn't come back. Like we couldn't like leave, right? Like we're here, and now, like luckily there's like a whole portal area here. But at least if we go through this big ass portal that the goblins think they saw him through, we know there's a portal on the other side that's open, so we can come back through here if they didn't go through there.
How long has it been since he was taken through the portal?
I don't know.
You blacked out, so you don't know.
Yeah, I fell. I got carried off and I fell into
Okay,
a
well, where does this portal go?
Anomalous?
Do I know what that means?
I would say no, you're not familiar with that.
Okay. Alright, well, if you guys think we should go through this one, then we can go and come back, but if not, then I'm pretty sure this secret portal here that a goblin could not see is probably the right call.
It's just, at least we have we have a lot better chance to come back if this is the wrong portal.
Okay,
But the
then-
other one is the wrong portal. Most likely, we probably can't come back.
Okay, then you two go through.
Okay.
I will wait 10 minutes. If you're not back in 10 minutes, then we'll figure something else out.
Are you guys going in?
I'll have a gander. I'll go first.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll come in too.
Jesse, you step through the portal, and Aaron, you pause for a second, then you go in. And what you guys see on the other side causes your heart to sink. You see in front of you what looks like a large hall, and lining its walls are just tons, like dozens of portals. There's stairwells leading to portals stacked on portals. There's like portals on portals in here. Just like
Didn't the
maybe
cows do
100 of
that?
them. And you can see people kind of like moving around throughout the room and such, like going from one portal to the next.
Wait, I think the goblin said that. It's like, then, fuck.
Can we step back through the portal and go back?
Yeah, there's a huge ring behind you that looks exactly the same as what you walked through a moment ago.
I'll go back through.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll come back through.
You see your friends reappear, Nathaniel.
What did you see?
About 500 million more portals on the other side.
Alright, so this other portal then, shall we?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Alright.
right.
I go through.
Okay. You step through. Are the other two going in as well?
I'll follow.
All right.
Yeah, I guess I'll follow.
When you three step out through the portal there, you see what looks like a landscape of red and black. You're standing on a shore made of completely black stone and black sand, and it goes right up to what appears to be like a river made of blood or something. It's just like a sea that goes out endlessly of like a dark crimson, and you see flashes that appear upon it periodically as red lightning comes down to the ground off in the distance from distant thunderstorms.
Is this like very different from the scenery we just left, or
Yes.
a little bit? Okay.
Is there a portal behind us?
No, you see what looks like a stony wall, and that stony wall has like a weird warbling effect, like there's some kind of figment there almost. As for you, Nathaniel, when you look around, you see the doorway clearly.
There's still a portal?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, there's still a portal here.
Oh, okay.
Did the people that come for you guys look like they came from someplace like this?
Yeah, they were like, BP said they were like blood demons or something.
And
That
Jesse,
sounds like it fits the bill.
Jesse, as you kind of take a step forward, you step on something, and when you look down, you see what looks like BP's gun arm.
Oh
Yeah.
God! They took
yeah,
his
I was
best
thinking-
thing.
And with that,
Oh.
we will end the session.
They took the one thing.
I was
man.
thinking they were gonna do that.
Saving Private BP.
BP literally stands for big pistol, and they took it.
When you see BP, just fire the gun at me.
We saved you. No, kill me, please.
Enough of this mortal coil.
And it is
That
with
was
that.
unexpected.
What's that?
That was unexpected.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's a train wreck.
I just want to fight in the goddamn death pit.
Probably should have dip scene without resistance.
Well, yeah, but honestly, I get what you were saying. It seemed like we could have took them, but then they hit us.
Yeah, the 2 attacks plus resistance. I should have dipped.
Well, in any case, the status of BP is a mystery, but the rest of you have all made it out alive. Congratulations.
Eric coughs out blood.
To the audience, thanks for coming by. Patrons, couldn't do it without you. We'll see you next week for some more D&D and the continuation of these guys and their crazy story. Adios.
So, should I prep another character sheet for next week?
Perhaps. I'm gonna kill Stream first, though. Peace out, Stream.